Wonderful shark bait in here. How you doing, shark bait? Looking in my battery pack, wondering how it got all screwed up the wire here. How are you, babe? Good to see you first in the gate tonight. Looking forward to this coffee. Very productive, very good day here on the Rancho today as we dry out and storm recovery is underway. It's going to be damn cold tonight. Oh, there'd be frosty nights. It was a cold and frosty night in Santa Rosa. So we're going to do up some hack job chili tonight. We'll have some hack job chili tonight. Ronnie, how are you? There's the godfather of my channel. The one and only. Good to see you, Ronnie. The legend. I'm declaring Ronnie to be the godfather on my channel. How about that? Alright, so let's hit that thumbs up if you're coming in tonight. Let's get underway. It is staying lighter later. Hi, Margie. Hi, Julie. Which is nice. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock or thereabout, and we still have daylight here. We gained 48 minutes of sunlight during the month of January, in case you didn't notice. Our biggest gaining month of the year. So welcome in, everybody. So let me grab, hello Noreen, how are you, sweetie? Let me get my coffee. We'll get underway. Man, it's like the hood's really popping today. Seems like a lot of action in the hood today. How's everybody doing? Let me get swung around here. Officially welcome you. It is a beautiful night tonight. Making tacos for dinner, but I'm here. All right. Hey, T.O. Shimei, how are you? We got Margie, Ronnie, the Godfather's in here. Joni Portwood is in here. There's Joni. Looking forward to the more van stuff. The Hood. The Hood. How you doing, Cindy? Good to see you. What's going on, everybody? Jerry Jones. How are you? Mew Mew Swan. What's going on with you? Good evening, James. How you doing? Yeah, rest in peace, David Crosby. Blew me away today. That came on, so I did a little shorty today because Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young meant a lot to me. Eating, hope everybody. Hey, Nathaniel, how are you? Ace, yeah, I was like, but it seems like they're all like wiping out these days, so I didn't put any eyeliner. I hate ads. We'll try running a YouTube channel then, Naomi. Right? Why don't you write to TV departments and places like that and tell them that you don't like commercials and that you should get your programming for free. See how that flies. Right? I hate ads. Well, shit, buy something. Right. Where the hell did that thing go? I don't know. Where the hell anything is in here? Oh, where the hell is that doing? There we go. You guys like that when I do this? When I do this to get ready with me, right? This takes real. And that takes a lot of stones. Just imagine you're going out on your date and just before, right, let's do it up, and then somebody hits your arm, right? That's called a lot of skill with your hands right there. I should have been an artist, right? All right, that's the extent of today's GRM. Get ready with me. You're gonna poke an eye out. I'm pretty good. Yeah, ads. I know, Naomi. That's why we love you, honey. We love it. You know, not much older than me. Well, my dad owned TV stations. He employed many people who donated to charity, all because of advertising. That's wonderful. Now, what is annoying and what I try to cut down on, and hello, Tombstone, what I try to cut down on, I try to make sure when I'm doing something, a feature video, that I don't allow commercials to run in the middle of it, okay? Because I don't like people to be taken out at a moment and all of a sudden, here's a commercial for Summer's Eve douche or whatever. So, right? You ain't getting old, honey. You're beautiful. Ads mid-roll on a cinema is super annoying for sure. So I try to never put them into a video that's sort of artistic and bend. Other ones I don't really care about. People can roll with that. But when I'm trying to set a mood, I don't want a commercial to come up and just like it just jolts people back to it. Pulls away from the mood. Greatly. Yeah, well, you know, I listen to what people say. It's all I really have is advertising. I mean, I don't have memberships here. You know, even when you don't pay to watch ads, I still get a cut of revenue from YouTube. So that's, you know, it all works out. I mean, I don't have memberships. I don't have Patreon. I don't have GoFundMe. So it's all I got. Voluntary contributions, which I really appreciate. Hi, Scottish. And of course, your thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Ace. And YouTube Premium, I think it's worth it. You know, if you want to download things and you watch it later, you put it into queue. I mean, it's not a bad price when you think about it. How you doing, Tara? Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathaniel. $4.99 from Nathaniel. Much appreciated. Gonna put that right into the travel fund. I really appreciate it. Tara, how are you doing? Oh, that coffee tastes good tonight. Oh, that coffee tastes good. Do the YouTube creators? Yes, that if somebody subscribes to YouTube subscription, yes, we get a piece of that. Yep. So that's good. I don't know what it relates to. I never much stressed about the stuff because I'd still find a way to be here. Right? I would just be bothering you guys. I'd just be bothering you guys more on here. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Really cold days we got coming up here, but drying out is beautiful today. I really started to get the Rancho back in shape. I had somebody commented on the on my video. Oh, what storms? We had storms. The guy's talking about him and his roommate and stuff. Well, have a property the size of mine, and then try to get that back together again. I mean, at my age, it's a hell of a lot to take on. Hey, Mark. So we can't always be negative about everything that everybody. It's all relative, okay? If you're living in an apartment, it's fine. You can look out the window or condo. It's a beautiful thing. I'm jealous in a lot of ways, but when you have big branches coming down and you got fences that are damaged and everything needs to be cut and trimmed and fruit trees need to be sprayed and all that. I'm not complaining because I live there, but please don't second guess my damages and stuff on the Rancho. I've had to do everything except set a prayer altar up in Kitchen Stadium to keep that baby going through some of the roughest stretch of weather that we've ever had here on the channel. Agreed? Agreed. There you go, Loose 9 acres. Let me tell you what. That was the roughest stretch that I think I've been through, as long as I can remember, of just concentrated mayhem and rain and wind. And guess what? Thank you, Cindy. So do you, honey. I got to pay $265 a month for your homeowners association. Well, you don't have to hire. I can send Tio over if you want, Shimei. I'm sure he'll drive over to New Jersey. Yeah, it's wild watching Kitchen Stadium. So there is a lot of damage. There is a lot of stuff going on that needs to be taken care of. And it's not so simple when you have early arthritis and you're hauling branches and your skin gets a little thinner when you get older and you get scratched easy and bruised. I'm not complaining. I love where I am. I love the Rancho because I'm migrating more towards a homesteading channel now, which is going to be super fun to convert that to homesteading. Have you ever thought about trading the Rancho for a southern mansion, live off the rest of the money, travel the world? I don't know, Tio. Right. I mean, it's the Rancho, right? I mean, it's a signature property on YouTube, right? I mean, how can I leave that? I mean, I can't envision myself I just can't envision myself not on the Rancho, especially since I put so much heart and soul and some money into that and kind of get it the way it would. Would I like to expand the house some and have a master bedroom and suite? Of course I would. Another and suite bathroom. Yeah, I did a YouTube short about David Crosby passing away. But let's face it, it's one of the most well-known properties on YouTube. Okay, I mean, everybody knows where it is, and it's unusual because it's a large piece of land in a very core, very center of the heart of the city here. So it makes it very unusual in terms of, and I'm always under pressure from neighbors. Every time I turn around now next to the bank, they want to put up a 10-story apartment house there, and where in the hell's everybody going to park, right? And more development down the street. I mean, the density is already too much as it is. I'd like to have Boost Channel that makes shorts. Yeah, thank you, T. I just enjoyed it. I love David Crosby and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and it's like, oh wow, another one today. Hey, Amethyst. But if I have a tip like drain cleaners and drain openers and things like that, I like to share that with people if they can save some money and do all that. So please take a moment. We got more than double the number of people here in thumbs up, which means a lot of people haven't hit the thumbs up button. Please take a second to do so. It's very appreciated by me. So I am very glad I'm here today. I'm very glad that I didn't go to Las Vegas right now because I feel like I'm getting a lot accomplished and I'm not wasting this great weather window because I don't know how long, to tell you the truth, it's going to last. The rainy season in California is very fickle. It could be over till next November, December, or it could just be a respite till next, next 10, 20 days from now or something. At least you're sitting on a golden egg there just in case. Yeah, I mean, I would never. Thank you, Pink Peony. I bought it for a song because it was such a dump, and little by little, it's gradually been turned into habitable, first habitable, then livable, but it's far from comfortable. It's a very, for the size of the land, it's a very small property. I often thought about putting a spec house. Hey Terry, how are you, sweetie? Thank you. I always thought about putting a spec house out back, a nice big comfortable modern one, and then just renting out the front house. But I don't want to get involved in that. They the ones who sang Our House is a very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Yeah. Hey Caroline, yes Tara, they had they cut a lot of records. I don't know how many albums they produced altogether. And then of course Neil Young went off to do his own thing to great success and acclaim. And I don't know how Neil Young's health is, to tell you the truth. So how you doing, Nicole? Good to see you tonight, sweetie. Honored to see you as usual. I hope you can make it to my stream during tomorrow for lucky 1 year tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? You know I love you, Pac. If I'm not working or something, I will try to. Like Pac, I think everybody should be hitting Pac's channel. It's not a lot of really genuine people, but he's one. He doesn't bullshit people. He lives life. Oh, okay. Is that your dog? Oh, shit. Hey, Desert. And that's what I like about Pac. Keeps it, like, brutally real. And is so freaking honest and doesn't take any prisoners and doesn't apologize for, his life. So, Pac, great to have you. Could you guys drop a link to one of my moderators, drop a link to the White Tupac here? I want to always do everything I can to support, I think, a pretty wild guy. I mean, he's not everybody's cup of tea, but he's got a heart of gold. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. You do it, Pac. Neil Young was not talking to me. Neither was Nash. The whole thing went messy. Thank you, Cass. It's hard to keep a group together because money will come in. Right? Yeah, the YouTube drinking community. And Pac, there's nothing wrong with having some drinks. I do it up on Friday and Saturday night. Thank you, Sadlaws. I teach your children well. There's very, very great harmonies in that excellent tune. But, yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep a group together because of the dynamics of ego starts to be in, like, who's the songwriting and who's just along for the ride and what do you do for this group? We can get anybody to play the drums. We don't need, and you just hit it with a goat head. Hey, sure nuts, how you doing? That's what I appreciate the most, that it's very hard to stay together. The Bee Gees did because they were family. okay? The Jackson 5 couldn't do it, right? 50s my heart keeps. My heart leaves when you say hi. And well, Cass, you're a key part of the channel. West Virginia exploring channels are blowing up with your Spark Rosita. You make great vids. What's the deal about West Virginia? Jennifer Sanchez, how are you doing, beautiful? My brother sold young 2 Belgian horses to wild workhorses. Oh, that's cool. What's the deal with West Virginia? Is it leaving the Union, or what? Right? It's like, is the door hitting it in the ass on the way out? Almost heaven. Yeah, so make sure you sub up to Tupac. The link has been dropped there, and go by and show some love and support. See what it's like. I mean, it gets a little. He got a mouthpiece on him, but I love how honest and straightforward he is, and just an ultra cool guy. Folks love to watch abandoned towns. Yeah, it's. I've been through a lot of that with hurricane and other, May to one and folding clothes and listening. All right, Naomi. Towns that were built on mining, and a lot of mining in West Virginia and in the coal regions in Appalachia, Maryland, and through there's a lot of poverty. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jennifer. I'm just not going to be able to match you on beers tonight, so I wish I could after the work I did today. So it's good to see Queen of Boyd. We got Nicole here, and good to see you, Nicole. I hope everything is going well for you and the pups and your mom down in the beautiful Pensacola, Florida. Down there. What's up, D-Nice? How are you? So we'll be continuing tomorrow. Joey D said there's some, thank you, Jamie. Joey D said that there's a definitely thing they sell at Home Depot that helps you. I'm trying to get the Rancho back in shape, Tupac, after this terrible series of storms we had brought a lot of branches down, damaged some fencing. The back fence is leaning over, and Joey D said they do have things you can pound in the ground, and you can save the fence from going over. So I'm going to go tomorrow, get the materials, I think, for another day. Yeah, it happens, Pac. I mean, it's California, right? It's just, you get these series of storms, and they just day after day after day. It just seemed like we got pounded with that crap. Go ahead, dude. Had some pot store robberies here. They're chasing one guy down 101 100 miles an hour. Some videos get millions of views of just rolling run down with your grace, you knock it down. Oh, I don't know. By the time I got there, Tio, by the time I got there, they'd be telling me that Wyoming is hot, okay, and I got to go up to South Dakota, right? It'd be all over except the shouting. I just like to march to the beat of my own drum. I did a video on a town called Mahoney, 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 Pennsylvania. That was a wild little post-mining shithole in Pennsylvania there. We are doing good. I'm not getting much sleep because I missed my best friend. And I came around because the race in Vegas. Well, you always have friends here, Nicole. We try to appreciate everybody here. Do you? No, I just do it myself, Pac. I take my time, and I'm strong as an ox and everything. Do you still hear from Kaz? I still watch Kaz. I want to make him a donation for the new year. Yeah, I still watch Kaz. Yep, they got a 12-year-old and doing 100 miles ahead of weed and a gun stop. Jeez. They used, we had 2 pot shop robberies, and they came up from Oakland. And they caught some of them trying to flee through a cow field. That's a big mistake. I think one guy wiped that on a nice big fresh turd or something. Can you imagine going in the back of the cop car and be taken in with this smelling like a nice fresh turd? Some guys from Oakland, all right, and they probably never even saw a cow pasture before, or a creamery and cheese place, and they're running through there like a fish, like a fish trying to swim through the through Death Valley, right? Just about got out back and started yard work. You're a bit. I know I am, Catherine, but take it easy. Don't overdo it, okay? Do take advantage of the sunshine. I did enjoy being outside today tremendously. Tremendously enjoyed it a lot. Cow patty. I don't know, Luce, but you can imagine born and raised in the hood in Oakland and find yourself on the run through the valley of Petaluma or something out in the countryside. You got no freaking idea where the hell you're going. You have no visibility. There's helicopters flying around overhead, and you're dodging big steaming piles of cow crap. It's like a ghetto gangbanger's worst nightmare come true, is to be out in the countryside like an antelope running along. Right? I'm not putting them in the back of my car. That's for damn sure. Guys, let's get those thumbs up tonight. I assume that you're here because you want to be here, so please hit the thumbs up button. You know, hi mushrooms. You know, never had mushrooms. I never wanted to experiment with any of that stuff. I don't have anything against it. What was the temperature last night? It got down. It was frost this morning, so I went to bed, it was the low 40s, so I know it got down to about 34 or something around ground level, 30 degrees or whatever. Here we have helicopters. Yeah, so it's very easy to see these guys. Yeah, thank you. That's all right, Cass. I mean, I appreciate you always come by and comment on my videos and things, and that's really... that's what it's all about. That really helps me a lot. That really makes me feel appreciated when people come by, take the time to watch the video, wait to watch it through to the end, and then just leave a comment or a thumbs up. Okay, I really appreciate it. It's very appreciated because it takes time not only to do the work but to put the video together. And all that. So I'm happy to do that. I've loved sharing my life for 10 years, every single day. God willing, the next 10 years will be just as eventful and just as exciting. And I am thinking more and more. I watch your subs go up and watch whole videos and ads. Oh, well, thank you, Cass. That's sweet. I appreciate that, honey. I am turning more and more towards the homesteading aspect of things, and you know, maybe start with some camping out back or something like that. I went through Wind Cave Park today. Lots of bison poop on the road. Woo! All right. Burn that stuff at mealtime, right? Makes a good dinner. Get that buffalo crap and get that meat on. Throw it on the rock and enjoy. I don't know why I've got animal feces on the brain tonight. I don't know. Maybe because I stepped in some dog doodaloo when I was cutting out in front of the house, and people bring their dog to take a dump by the mailboxes there. Compost. Yeah, so things are looking good. I think turning to... Oh, well, thank you, Caroline. Oh, thank you. Can't you heat with dry... Yeah, people do, Noreen. They will cook with dried dung because of the oils and whatever else in it. It burns, so to dry that stuff out. You know, as Jackie Gleason would say, whoa. This has got a little bit of a wang. Hello, Optimist. It's got a little Alan Gentry. Good to see you. Yes, it's going to be cold and frosty. Optimist, if you start up your bullshit tonight, you're going to be bounced out. A trampoline in your backyard would be loads of fun. You could even sleep on it. There ain't no way, Pink Peony, I'm going to get up on a trampoline. I'd put in a hot tub, right? Solar heated hot tub, something like that. But there ain't no way that I would do a trampoline. Hey Barry, unless it was girls on trampolines like it used to be the man cave, the man show or whatever. Cow patties were in my family in the late 1880s and early 1900s. Low 46, we'll get a little spot of rain around 8 o'clock. It's okay. EJ down in the greater Chula Vista area. And there is not really a cloud in the sky here tonight, which means that the temperature is really going to plummet this evening. But I don't really care. We don't run heat in the house. Once you crawl in, you pull up the blankets. It's a pretty good sleeping experience. Not too doggone bad. Hey Barry, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. It's not a bad experience. So believe it or not, over time you just get more and more acclimated to the weather. But I know Catherine says I didn't work my whole life to freeze my ass off in my golden years. You could get black. Yeah, I could get black. I could knock myself out jumping on a trampoline. Right? Yeah, better stay under those covers. That first minute of popping out is a little something. Clear chili bean overnight. Yeah, and you're a lot more, you're at a higher latitude than I am, that's for sure. Up there. And when those winds come down into the Dakotas, woo, 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 I hear you. Man, that's really, the Great Plains and blizzards and, gosh. Yeah, all I can think about is the heat and the pool and summertime. We sure looked good mowing. We were out snowblowing. Well, thank you, Bob and June. I needed to get that done before it gets out of control. Now, because it's going to get cold and frosty the next 8 to 10 days, that's going to stop that grass from growing again. When we had the rainy spell, the temperature doesn't go below, 45 degrees, so the grass starts to grow. But once we start to get cold at night, then I'll stop the grass growing a little bit. But I needed to make sure it looks good. I still haven't cleaned out the gutters around the place, and I was looking at that mulberry tree out back today, and I'm looking at the ground, I'm looking at the mulberry tree, I'm looking at the orchard, and cursing the amount of shade that mulberry tree throws. And I just think, am I gonna take this thing out? I don't know. What you buying tomorrow at the supermarket? I'm gonna have to do something, talk about the debt ceiling issue coming around. Now, Tio, were you here last night? I did talk a bit about that last night. Look, we're coming to the point now that on the one side you have an administration that needs to keep stability. It needs to govern, and it just wants to to raise the debt ceiling and just move on. Okay. On the other hand, you cannot curse the people that say sooner or later we're going to have to stare this thing down. This thing has become the equivalent of a medieval dragon now, and we're going to have to face this thing. Are we going to kick this can down the road for our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren? So this is the clash that we have. Keep pushing it along, keep moving it down the line, or start to take a step and take some responsibility and say, you know what, something's got to give. So when do we dig in? Right. Okay, Tio, you might enjoy yesterday's live stream, the first hour or so. I talked pretty much at length about the issues. This is all of this confluence of events is coming up. So can I fault the Republicans, and can I say that they understand that we have to cut back? That the revenue has to sometime match the expenditures of this nation, right? We have interest rates rising now. The cost of the debt is getting more and more to carry. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. Right? The political expedient way is what the White House says: kick it down the road, keep it moving, raise the debt ceiling, worry about it. Hi, Jeffrey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeffrey. Thank you for the Rancho Triangle. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Right. So happy birthday. So I put it thank you, Joe. I put it to you guys. People get mad at me because I talk about the realities of a parabolic rise in debt. That means it's growing and compounding faster than it can even be dealt with. Okay. So what's the solution? I don't know. Just print more money and good. I mean, more Federal Reserve monetizing. Oh, we'll buy that debt. Right. But see, the Federal Reserve can't do that. Right. I mean, it's got to be has to be extraordinary powers that are given to it by Congress in an emergency. And now it's a time when the Republicans are controlling the House, and that's it. Roll of the dice, a crap game. Yeah. Uh, 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 uh. So what's the outcome going to be? Well, if we go into a slowdown, which appears to be what's happening now, what kind of reserves do we have to fight off, to stimulate the economy and things like that? It's like a game of chess, and we're running out of options on the board. So somebody's going to just take the whole board and get pissed off and just fly it up in the air and smack it, right? Game over. Right? Just kick it down the, hey Kevin, just kick the can down the road. That's not a solution. So people are starting to get fearful. I put on my community post today that Kohlberg, Kravis, and Roberts KKR, the big leverage buyout firm, is limiting withdrawals of people from their real estate funds, coming behind Blackstone now, same thing. I'm just telling you guys, there's signs of liquidity starting to dry up here, right? Past 2 years have been horrific. Now there's an Adderall shortage. People will be in rough shape without it. How did we get along before Adderall would be my question, right? I mean, that would be... how did we get along without Sigmund Freud and everything? Oh, thank you, Timothy. You're too sweet. Separate money from militants or Medicare, federal, all good. Well, that's why Ronald Reagan wanted the line item veto, right? I wonder how. I wonder how the world got along. Say about the government. So we'll have to see how it plays out. We could be setting up for a big break in the market here. Amazon to fire 18,000 employees, Microsoft 10,000. It's going to be a continuing theme here in technology. People are criticizing Facebook because they're not cutting people fast enough. I also put on my community post that Twitter was auctioning off their office furniture and even the little Twitter neon sign out front. Just ridiculous shit. When times get tough, it just shows you how petty corporations can be. They look for that stupid shit. Hey, Kelly. Right? You know, the people that got bought out are the people that are laughing all the way to the bank at Twitter, right? Right? They got their money. So how will it play out? We shall see in the fullness of time how it all plays out. Where politics and democracy come together, I think populist politics win every time. So whatever they can do to not put the pain on people will be the thing that they try to choose. So borrow, 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 print, print, print. Okay, nobody's going to get elected talking about raising taxes. Wait till you tell your teenage kid he can't have a phone no more. Give him an Obama phone. Right, give him Amazon gets rid of them and give Dolly Parton for her foundation. I don't know, loose, islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. Right. We rely on each other from one lover to another. That's right. There's something for you to think about tonight, Luce. Okay. As you contemplate the playoffs, the divisional playoffs coming up. What's up? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. In the franchise. So, I continue to think that cash will be king. That is what I believe. From one lover to another. That's it. That's it. Phony. So that's life on planet Earth right now. We've expanded. We've exhausted all of the options to get a free ride going forward. All right, and that's not even, interest rates aren't even up that high. All right, 3.5% or something. We peaked at 4.5 or 3.5. I heard T-Mobile let out, I don't know, 37 million people's information, some stupid ass thing. CDs, friend. Cash is going to be T-bills, 4.81% on bills and things, free of state and local tax. I mean, how can you go wrong? Yep, hitting a thumbs up is free. Yeah, cash is king. Well, it's going to be king going forward because trash was cash for a decade. With low interest rates, forcing the economy to people to borrow too much and leverage up too much, fucked. Yeah, everybody's jumping ship and heading for the hill. What's one reason, EJ, that I think that prepping always makes sense? Okay? 33 million folks, yep. It always made sense to prep, right? Because things aren't immediately on top of people, they think it's a waste of time and money. Now, some people don't have the money to put into it, but I get it. You got to start somewhere. Hawaiian 10 feet band, look up their islands in the stream. Oh, that coffee was good. So I think that we can't go forward as an economy with the demands on the Treasury combined with inflation impacting revenue generation and taxes right now. I think it's a real issue. All these years, never thought I'd have my investments in treasuries. It works for now. Well, it's not even an investment. It's just it's a statement that you're making. Okay. I'm so tired of the political ping pong. No accountability, man. They're all at fault or such. Yes, because politics knows no party when it comes to populism. And the differences between Democrats and Republicans are very minor these days for the most part. But now you finally have some people in Congress, some Republicans that are just saying, "Look, are we going to play this game forever? Are we going to play this forever? How long are we going to keep kicking this can down the road of this debt and stuff like that? When do we begin to address that?" And of course, the Biden administration says we don't want to address it. We just want to keep the status quo. That's it. So keep kicking it down the road. Let the next president worry about it. Happy Thursday night. Oh, the Rancho's getting there, Bonnie. I got some more work to do, honey, to give myself a good peace of mind when I hit the road. I got to feel good about what I'm leaving behind. You guys encourage Blackbird to get that shine check emptied out, swabbed it, cleaned it up real good, and get it organized. Don't be such a pack rat. But we're going to see what happens here. People are starting to freak out. We've already seen that spending is down. December retail sales were down year over year. People are a little pinched right now. And every time they turn around, they're hearing about the next thing that comes down, that eggs. Who in the hell was somebody was talking about they wanted $10 for a dozen eggs or something? Jeez. Right. Hey, Michelle. She's doing good, Fran. My daughter's doing well. Thank you. So they're just tired of stuff. They read about Twitter and auctioning off the coffee machine, and they're just like scratching their head. Wasn't this company worth $50 billion more than Ford Motor Company? And now we're auctioning off the sign out front? I mean, what the hell? Really? I mean, it's not like that's given to boost your confidence when you hear shit like that. We're selling the sign off the damn building. Who wants to buy the little neon bird on the side? Tweet this out, asshole. Here you go. The Rancho needs chickens. No, I can't tend to them right now, Norian. I can't. Chickens are too frightening to me. I would have to go get psychological desensitizing or something. I need to actually be around a chicken and maybe touch it or something. Woke shirts he found. Elon, he'd make a mint. Yeah. Well, shrinkflation with pasta. It's not only that, Ronnie. How about crappy pasta? And I don't know if Catherine's still in here, or she's eating dinner, but she knows I suffered through lousy ass pasta. Some weird ass pasta. All right, and then gonna do that again. Yeah, if I had chickens, I'd have to have a pen for them and a little plate neon bird. But yeah, it'll be a collector's item, Cobra John. But 50 years from now, nobody will even know what the hell it was. It's like, how many people care about Kennecott copper sign these days? So I buy overpriced Monsanto eggs. Yeah, I like engineered food. Yes, that's what I like. Better living through chemistry and genetic engineering. Thank you. Right. I mean, who in the hell is going to know what Twitter was in 50 years? You think the landscape of social media is going to be the way it is today? Right. Facebook's got a problem. Who in the hell is opening a Facebook account these days, right? People are closing that shit down. Right? The government's after Google and social media for the European Union, what they can share and what they collect. The walls are closing in. Right? And there's going to be fallout on YouTube. They're going to come with their hat in their hand and they're going to say, we need more of the ad money. Right? That's going to be a kick in the ass for people. Enron coffee cups are holding their value, but not me. How about WorldCom? Has that been going good? right? Charles Ponzi collector edition of cups from the Ponzi scheme era. I don't know, you guys. Right. I mean, who's heard of Beatrice and all these companies that folded into other companies? And I watched your post, two or three of them. Interesting to see Rancho and data. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, we're coming into summer, not summer, but we're turning the corner towards, at least looking towards spring. And spring on the Rancho will be here in 3 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks at the most. All right, so in January we gained 48 minutes of sunlight, so I'm pretty happy about that. So you'll be seeing a lot of the daylight, especially new people, but I'm thinking about homesteading and things like that. I think it'd be a fantastic homesteading channel with canning and gardening and off the grid and solar and all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. 52 million chickens. We'll kill 20 of the bird. That's a problem. Okay, well, there'll be trust and believe. There'll be a shitload of chickens in the future. There'll be chickens coming out of every orifice. Okay. There's nothing like high prices to bring about a glut. So let them go, man. Everybody's mother's trying to grab a chicken. So that means that the glut will be coming for sure. I have no doubt about that. But as far as what happens in the next few weeks, it depends. You know, Mitch McConnell, who's Republican in name only, talks about he's another one to kick the can down the road. He's already talking about that he's going to make sure nothing happens with we default on our debts. Well, dude, you're in the United States Senate, so you're speaking out of your ass. You hope that you can have a cross house have a meeting between the House and Senate to resolve that stuff. Well, good luck, bro. It just depends how much these people are going to get spooked by the thought of default and the ghost of Christmas future coming down. Mitch McConnell's in name only. I do use Facebook to keep up with family. That's cool. A lot of people use it. You know what I'm saying? But is it growing? That's the problem. And the walls are coming in because are caving in on advertising. It was the Wild West before. You could do what the hell you wanted, and it took politicians 15 years to catch up and figure out what the hell these media companies are doing. Bottom line. All right, talking about white or brown eggs, even about chicken laying square eggs. I guess they don't want to roll a square egg. I ordered eggs from Walmart and didn't get them. So, Michelle, what did they tell you? I mean, did they tell you go suck an egg, or they told you get some chickens, or what did they tell you? Because I don't think California's been affected at all by this avian flu or whatever it is. No change. The Whole Foods here is limiting eggs to two dozen per person, or 2 eggs per 2 dozen per person. Okay. Isn't this stuff ridiculous? It's like toilet paper. What's it going to be next? The cattle start falling over in the fields, and fish are going tits up everywhere. I mean, geez, you look at no charge. But I'm saying, did they tell you anything? I mean, they say, we were going to give you eggs, but we ain't got no eggs. What did they tell you? Yeah, let's give that thumbs up. There's plenty of chickens in Hawaii. I don't know if I ever saw a chicken in Hawaii. I saw a lot of peacocks walking around over by Diamond Head in that little park there. I saw a lot of peacocks wandering around. Over by Queen Kapiolani Park over there. So you just don't get them, huh? You don't say, you don't call them or write back and say you forgot my eggs or whatever, or it's just like a mystery. And guys, let's hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can ram it up to 100 early tonight. We're gonna do some hack job cooking. Seems eggs here are $3.99. Not too bad. I haven't really noticed here too much. Walmart is substituting Cadbury eggs. Hey Jody, how you doing? Jody, you can have breakfast with your Cadbury eggs. Those are so cute inside, right? How much are a dozen eggs? I think like $3.99, Anna, something like that. We'll know tomorrow night because I got to pick up some eggs. We got to make a. We need to make a lemon pie for Saturday, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make a lemon meringue or I'm going to make a just straight lemon pie. I got mine in my wallet yesterday. Organic dozen was $6.53. Loose, what do you sell a man? It seems like it'd be chicken feed to a guy like you. Get it? Right, chicken feed. Next time I order 18 pack, the order was 5 dozen eggs packs. 5 dozen. I don't know. The good thing for me is I rarely ever, I don't know if I'm going to make lemon cake, my triple lemon overload cake, Shemay. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. I mean, that's probably the best thing, but she was kind of regretful I didn't have a pie, so I think they kind of got their heart set on the lemon pie. Well, I mean, Luce, I can't see you sitting out there at a farm stand and eggs $4 a dozen and the wind chill's like 15 below zero. And farm stand open today. Right, Luce's farm stand. Here we go. Right, and Luce's found frozen to death. Hey, Moonchild. Right, it's now on the honor system. Right, there's nobody manning the egg station anymore. You don't find any honor system stuff. Let's see. In Kauai, there's plenty of chickens there. That's cool. Only reason I sold them is lady lives next to me. She has kids. You should have given them to her, Luce. A man of your wealth and means and experience. Right? I'm not charging my neighbors for persimmons and oranges. Come on, bro. Yep, live chat check, everybody. Jody, good to see you tonight, honey. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what I felt like. Can you list the ingredients so I can copy you as I bake? Which one, Moonchild? The lemon pie or lemon cake or $13.50 for 5 dozen birthday, $4.50 for 18 pack. That ain't too bad. Build a chicken coop and you could make some good money. See, that's cool, Luce. You're right on top of that game. Lemon pie. The lemon pie could not be easier. Make that pie crust. 3/4 of a cup of squeezed pure lemon juice. 1 cup of sugar. I got a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. 5 egg yolks. Bring that up to the set point and just pour. When it reaches the set point, drop in 2 tablespoons of butter and stir that till it's silky smooth and pour it into the shell. Make sure you get your zest first off of those 5 lemons. The zest is what really gives it flavor. We have to be right. That's right, Luce. Get seeds, make your own starters, all that stuff. Ronnie, do you do, are you into prepping? There's some chickens running around Pete's Walgreens parking lot in Cotati. Would I be your date for tonight? Of course I would, honey. Yeah, but that cup of sugar is spread across eight slices, so it's not too bad. Easter, there's going to be potato dyes and collaring. Yeah, it's like Philippines has plenty of chickens too. Good thing you do the curbside in bed. Thank you, Troglodyte. Yeah, people ask. I did do an extensive thing for the first hour last night. We continue to weaken in the markets here, so people continue to ask about things. So, I don't know. I mean, people are starting to freak out because these tech companies are cutting more and more people, but it doesn't seem like it seems outside of tech that things are kind of holding together pretty good. I follow peppers, but I only do so much. Okay. All right, there are tomato plants that I start, pepper plants too. It's all good, Luce. It's all. I'm gonna make chicken pepperoni. Man, that's a wonderful dish to make. I don't do too much. Okay, Ronnie. Well, you have mobility. I think you're living in an RV, right? So that gives you a little bit of mobility. Worst case scenario, you can always hit the road. I can't pack up the Rancho and take it, so I have to stick it out with what I have. I brought some prison sauce. Nice. I hope tomorrow they have some prison sauce because I like to spike that up a little bit. And tomorrow night we're going to be eating, then we're going to be baking, we're going to be eating. We got to do a nice rendition on this pie here. So I don't know, I might make it a lemon chiffon, which means you whip up the egg whites and then you fold it into the lemon filling, which lightens it up dramatically like a chiffons. But I don't know yet. I don't know how invested I'm going to get into it tomorrow night. But I know it's going to be a long night because I need to go shopping, and I hope I don't get tooted up too much. Stay in place and secure yourself. Well, I've certainly taken steps to do that with thousands of rounds of ammunition. Three handguns. Hey, Patty, how are you? Security lighting. The next thing we need to do, guys, we need to have an array of cameras and security system, and we need to feed that through to the live stream so people can stay current on the Rancho. They can. People are talking about a 24-hour Rancho live stream, and then you can see what's going on the front street. Keep an eye on thugs and bums wiping out in the front yard. Hey, Hobotron, what's going on out back? Is it seriously that dangerous? Not at the current time, Moonchild. Well, thank you, Patty. And then call me Anna. Well, we're glad to have you here, Anna. So please hit the thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100 early tonight in the first hour here. Things have been going really good. I had a great day on the Rancho today. I made a lot of forward progress in undoing some of the storm damage. It's going to be a little more tomorrow, cutting up some of the branches, going to pick up the materials for fence repairs and things like that. So my two cousins, Phil and Marcus, got scared tonight in Ohio during rain. Claims saw a real clown in the sewer, got terrified, ran home after they took a look. Well, Alexis Hart, it's the first time I've ever seen you in the chat, so please give my condolences. The long chat message about the chicken, thought it was important. I know, no problem. You type as long as you want. Gives you a real good sense of security. Well, it can be entertainment for people too, right? Mount the camera on the front of the garage, mount the camera on the front of the porch, looking directly out, or just a porch angle camera, and a couple in the back. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, what are you having for dinner? I guess I'm gonna have hack job chili. Barry, I really feel like having pepperoni chicken, But I don't have, yeah, it fell over. I got to cut them up. I'm thinking about just buying a damn gas chainsaw. I hate this electric piece of POS I have. But I guess I'll deal with it tomorrow. So, because I have a couple days till the carburetor comes in for the Power Mate 2000i. Gonna replace that and get that baby. Time for coffee, a bowl, and hanging. Hey, Jamie. So I look forward to getting that thing done, and I'll be damn careful. Can watch over the Rancho. I would, yeah. So I've got to figure out. I think everything's wireless with that deal on the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna watch my movie Lawless. Gotta go by it starting. People need an outlet to vent, which makes me think, Trog. Considering right now that things are good post-pandemic, nobody's talking about cornholio anymore. Their job losses aren't really here unless you're in the high-tech sector, and it's starting to spread into other sectors like a cancer, retailing, and other things. But if we're having this level of needing to vent now, what's it going to be like when it's, when the stuff really accelerates here? That's what makes me very concerned. You can watch the knuckleheads. I woke up this morning and there they were, right at the back door, ready for the morning chow bag. Cobalt, I got 80-volt battery. It works surprisingly well. Did you pick that up at Lowe's, Loose? I mean, I got two electrics right now. And I got the Sun Joe, which is the one for reaching high, which has been okay. Debt per taxpayers now $274,000. Take care, Patty. The supply chain is severely impacted at this, but the problem is now, Julie, people's ability to consume is being compromised. So China reopening does, and the supply line just chokes warehouses are already full of shit right now. Nobody wants to order anything from China. Right, they got all the junk that they need right now. That's a main reason that China's in the pickle that it's in, because the people over-ordered after the pandemic, like the demand would be forever. Like, oh my God, put double order, triple order that. Lowe's plus 10% might be on sale. Oh. I bought electric chains. I'm probably just going to buy a gas one, a Husqvarna. So at the Rancho, I need a good one. I cannot screw around with a hobby chainsaw. I keep on getting pre-approved in the mail. Can I take you out? Yes! Take me out. Thank you, Angus. Good to see you, sweetie. Are the homeowner insurance companies working with California people? Yeah, I don't think this is a very regulated state when it comes to what insurance companies are, their obligations and things. And I haven't heard any complaints about anything at all in that regard. But I want to get a good gas Husqvarna or something like that. Baldwin got charged. Yeah, I saw that too over the Rust movie incident. The armorer should be charged on that site too, on that movie set. The armorer should be facing charges too. Yeah, the steel chainsaw is good too. Okay, I need a chainsaw on a Rancho for sure. I might go up to Gardener's Aid here. They might have, they do sell some used equipment that's reconditioned. Maybe check that out. But I need a good one. I don't see the population, low income or declining. I don't see it acceleration because of population and low income. I'm not sure what that means, Trog. You have any thoughts of moving it? No, I like it here, Anna. I like California. I love the climate. If you don't make a ton of money, you don't pay a lot in taxes here. Taxes kick in at a very high level. Here, I have Prop 13, which makes my property tax ridiculously low. There's a lot of pluses for me here. A lot of pluses. So this is where I'm going to cash out. Annie Oakley of Santa Rosa. Homemade French onion soup tonight. That sounds good, Hobotron. I made that a couple weeks ago. That turned out remarkably well for hack job onion soup. First rule of gun handling is hope you never have to use it. That's my first rule. I've got a couple layers to go through. My big mouth, move away from the scene, pepper spray, and if all else fails, I'm not shooting to incapacitate. I'm shooting to take you out, period. Yep, let's hit that thumbs up. We're almost at 100 tonight, but any responsible gun owner knows that that's always last resort. So I only have, 10 days till I pick up my concealed permit, echo or still. Thank you, McVee. I guess I'll be looking at the still then. I mean, I'll just be checking it out. I cannot stand. I mean, I've got the high pruner, the Sun Joe, which is okay. But that thing screws up. It's down as much as it's up. Yeah, part that hair, exactly. Going to be center mass all the way. We had chili and cornbread, and it was yummy. Nice. I almost skipped the cornbread for the keto deal, but I'm going to have that. I'm never point a gun at anyone. That's exactly right. Never draw your weapon unless you intend to use it. I found recipes for chicken pot pie. Oh, I can't wait to get all the ingredients. Oh, we can knock out some pot pies in the in Kitchen Stadium. I think the worst thing I've ever done doing a bit is hand it out on a highway and run for the hills like a moth to a flame. I'm not going anywhere. See, this is one of the really beautiful things about being in a really low-end neighborhood. Ain't nobody going to be kicking in doors here. All right? They're going to be heading over to the east side of town up in the hills. I mean, if you start to get thugs and things, I ain't going anywhere. Right? Cornbread's the best part. Oh, yeah? I don't know. Catherine's making me hungry tonight. Hungry! But I'm not going anywhere. But let me tell you, in my neighborhood, nobody's house ever gets broken into. Why did you hold off getting CCW till 64? Because in my bones, Michelle, I know the time is right. Because when it comes time to start, when people really want the CCWs, they're going to be in a waiting period of 6 months to a year. I got approved on December 14th. Okay? I got my approval, my Christmas present. I waited a week. I went online to make an appointment, and I had to go on February 1st. Now, that's only going to get longer. Thank you, Anna. All right. I know in my bones it's go time to be prepared for the future. I see in my neighborhood how unstable people are. I see how people have a hair trigger mentality. They're used to everybody giving them shit and government support and everything. And when that fades and dissipates one day, there's literally going to be hell to pay, and it's going to be paid on the streets. All right, I'm waiting for one more piece of the puzzle to fall into place. The last piece of the jigsaw puzzle is still to be placed. Yeah, the rare incident on that side. That's right, Catherine. Ain't nothing comes down here except people get shot in drug deals. All right, I'm not known to be a purveyor of drugs at the property where I am, so it's not a consideration. It's not on the map. Rob, some man there, some hood ain't no money. Yeah, they're not gonna be. They're not. There's no money in my hood. There's no money in the hood. Yeah, because people think we've we've created generations of people that live on the support of government these days. And this is not addressed to the people that are disabled, and that's what a civilized society does. It does take care of its disabled people, and I'm proud to support people that are disabled and unable to work. But I sometimes question the people that are on it and their ability to work and perform, but it's not my business. So I keep my nose the hell out of it. I can have opinions, but I'm not God. It's not my place to judge, and I'm certainly not a government employee. Drive-by slappings. No, SoCal can heat up a lot down there. You know, longer wait times for the CC. I'm all set. Yeah. Can you shoot someone who goes in your house? California has a castle doctrine, which means that you can stand your ground, but California is different because you cannot advance on the person. This is what makes California unique. If somebody's in your house and they're walking out the door with a TV or something like that, you're not allowed to shoot them. Okay? Only if you're not allowed to advance on them either with the weapon. You can pull back, you can stand your ground in your hallway on the second floor, and if they come onto you, then you're okay. But you cannot advance on somebody. When somebody's down and they're incapacitated, you're not allowed to go up and give a finishing shot to the head, or else it's considered murder in the state of California. Okay? Why people who bought huge TVs left the boxes in I don't know. So here it's very clear that you cannot advance on somebody here. So, you know, because the only reason you're allowed to draw here is if your life is in if your life is in imminent loss of life is at hand. That's it. Okay. Yeah, well, you deserve it, Cass, and that's the damn truth. Hey, Madowix. Well, this is a different state, Julie. I have a whole different set of legal doctrines here than in the state of Tennessee and stuff. It's a whole different ballgame here. So I learned a lot in my CCW course. So, you know, the thing is you retreat, and if they advance on you and compromise your safety and threaten you, then it's okay. Their house would be broken into. I don't know. Does anybody want a big TV these days? I don't even know. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. Well, just saying you're scared isn't going to cut it. All right. Being scared is not the same as a perceived threat. This is why they don't hand out CCWs like they're candy. Right? You have to be tested. You have to understand what the law of the jurisdiction it is. We may not all agree on it, but I understand it. 40-inch TVs. I don't know what the attraction is to walking out with a big ass TV. I got a big ass TV in the guest bedroom. You want to drive by, you can have it. It's hardly been used. It's a damn Vizio. You will be shot. You know, that kind of stuff that shows and tell you. Put a sign either. You will be shot. Yeah. Yeah. That means I'm on YouTube. I watch TV maybe twice a year. I have a 10-inch fire pad that didn't cost me a lot. That's wonderful. I'll curl up in bed at night. I'll click on a classic movie. If it was watching Stella Dallas, there's a few other ones I want to check out, and I'm happy. I don't need all of that. And then Arm Sisters, well, okay, there you go, Jamie. That's it. So I guess I got the CCW now. It's a long way and roundabout way of telling you I knew I had to get while the getting was good. As soon as the Supreme Court came out with that decision in June, by late June, I was already applying for the permit. Because I decided I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. And already other people had the idea before me. When the time comes and the shit hits the fan, this county's going to go into a slow down mode like a basketball game, the final 2-minute slowdown, okay? That's the law working for the working fellow. Well, Tio, in some ways it puts responsibility on you, right? I mean, you have to use your own judgment. As my instructor told me, your chances of encountering a civil suit are going to be very high. No matter how much you think that you were in the right, the criminal case will not be brought against you, but that does not forestall a civil case against you, in which case you're going to need to hire a lawyer. All right, and so it's just the expectations. It's just the expectation of things. That's it. Um, it's not. I don't have a CCW for deterrence. Did you see the meme? I helped my cousin install the TV stole. We turned it on and found it was KFC. Oh shit! Right, it's dedicated. Yeah, you got to have CCW insurance. Absolutely, positively. Yes, I applied in late June, approved the 16th, pick it up February 1st. I had to take a course. I had to take 3 guns onto the gun range and get approved on them. I had to sit through 6 hours of classroom instruction, very detailed, very methodical, very good. Law, cause, procedures, proper draw techniques, multiple stance proving. Had to shoot left-handed, be accurate. Had to shoot right-handed. Had to drop to a knee and shoot. Had to empty a magazine and switch out magazines on the fly. And have to demonstrate proficiency on 3 different handguns. So, which every one has its own little quirks and weird little idiosyncrasies on them. So it was a long process, and it's going to get longer, and it's going to get longer. And if we start to ever get civil disobedience or civil unrest, which I'm not talking about right now, I could be long gone before an era of the dark ages and civil unrest comes. But I can tell you what, if it does come, they're going to be going into a slow down mode like nobody's business. Right, the mayor, the county commissioners, the state of California is going to say, you slow that issuing way down to a crawl. All right, we're not going to have everybody running around with a weapon here. Oh, yeah, you got to drop to a knee. You got to switch from right hand. Say you get shot, you got to be able to roll and switch. Stick your thumb back. Roll and switch to the left hand and shoot. I'm not sure when I've been communicating to Diane every day. She just told me she's ultra busy. She's got a lot of stuff going on. She went to the dentist, so she be busy. So I don't know. I don't know when it'll be. If the U.S. government defaults on it, we're going to have bigger problems and expensive eggs. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have a disjointed financial markets where people will start to question the value of what something's worth. I don't know. At what point does that come? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Yeah, Rad, what the hell are you, goofball? I guess we showed that freak the door. See you later. Come back on one of your 50 other alt accounts, well, Blogger Puppet. Dipshit. So who knows the way that stuff is going to play out going forward. I just know that I can sort of sense that the time is right to make a move, and I made the move. I didn't want to delay anymore on it. I didn't see any sense in waiting. It's like anything else. When you go to buy, the other practical aspect of it is when you go to buy a weapon now and you really feel like you need one, they ain't gonna be there. They're not gonna be available. You need to shop in leisure, not shop when it's panic mode and everything's wiped out and the price of weapons is quadrupled and we don't limited supply. 50 rounds of ammo, that's it. Right, that's the other problem. If you wait, I have thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds, Tio. I have ammo coming out the wazoo. I'm not putting myself at the mercy of, waiting around for restocks from store. I bought that stuff when it was dirt cheap. I mean, in huge bulk quantity, 50-pound boxes. Once you accept that money is only, then it's easy and it's nothing more than adjustment in markets and institutions. It'll be a little more than an adjustment. It'll be a cataclysmic event. They died laughing at that buffoon. That's the problem. There'll be no rational adjustment. There'll be a cataclysmic reality. That's the problem. Nothing happens ever gradually. Reloads aren't cheaper, really. I'm not, I'm just going to get my, I'll get factory ammo, factory fresh. I'll invest in that. I'm going to worry about that. But I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Pretty damn good shape. So that's just the reality of what the expectations are and things. Okay. I'm kind of feel like I'm the person on the bow of the Titanic that sees the iceberg, 8 nautical miles ahead. All right. Knowing that the ocean liner is going to need 15 nautical miles to make any kind of turn to avoid it. Right. So I know what's coming. I see a perfect opportunity to make money if that's what you're into. Well, it depends. What are you going to grab, Trog? What are you going to grab? Right? You don't know what you're going to grab yet because the moment's not at hand. We've not seen what happens. We've only talked about this scenario. It's a scenario none of us hope ever happens. It's a scenario that'll be full of twists and turns that haven't been predicted. But I know the upshot will be you can enjoy your wealth and making your money, but you still have to live in a society. And therein lies the real issue. You still need to interact with people. You still need to try to have some semblance of a life. That's where your real challenge will be. It may not be the challenge of making money, but it'll be the challenge of living life. Right? And if you don't think that the world is entering a period of dark ages, well, think again. Educational standards going down, lifespans declining, disease running rampant in the world, disease starting to impact animals and fouled environment, declining resources in the world, huge population. Not a lot of people are going to get through the door. All right. That's my whole point. The population of the earth has to be rationalized dramatically here. It's only through borrowed money that many people are even in existence in the world. All right. Absent government money, you might have 1/3 of the population to 1/2 of the population we have today. It's real reality, Cindy, and we don't stick our head in the sand. We see the implications of things coming up. You're blessed you live in a state, Cindy, where you're fully backed up to take care of yourself and things like that. And I know you did a video today, and I think people should sub up to Cindy Talks too. Not only is she beautiful, but she talks real shit too about poverty and trying to make a go of stuff. Let's see if I get them. Yeah, Michelle, let us know if you get the eggs. Okay. So please drop Cindy's link. I'd like to see her do more upload and share more of her life. She's a gorgeous gal, and she says, "Oh, I'm getting old, honey. There ain't nothing old about you." If I told you the last dream I had about you, you'd probably slap me. Yeah, thank you, McVee. I mean, that's the problem. It's the livability of the world around us. Okay? I think you're for everybody, Cindy. I mean, you need to look at what came out at SHOT Show 2023. Yeah, well, they didn't charge you for eggs because you didn't get them, right? But they didn't leave you a note. Hey, we didn't have eggs for you because you can't have them. I mean, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. That's all. Yeah, there's Cindy's channel. Please take a moment. We got well over 100 people. Just pop over there, give her a sub, and check her out. She's delightful, and she lives real life. I mean, she talks about issues. All right. You don't thank me, honey. I didn't do anything. You're the one putting the content out. You're the one doing it. I didn't do a damn thing. You don't. Nobody ever owes me a thank you in here for telling you, telling people about a content creator and okay. Um, I haven't done anything. You do it yourself, and you got your you got your channel and your content. Lakota, how are you? Renell and I, how are you doing, sweetie? We're finding egg cartons with missing eggs. Wow. That means people are heisting eggs out in pockets and pocketbooks. And, wow. 9mm micro mini, great budget friendly firearm. Just make sure you're proficient. There's so many people, Julie, that are going to get in a situation where they feel threatened. They're going to pull their weapon, and they might have a jam. They might not know how to put the safety off. They might not have loaded the magazine proper, and they're going to be in a world of shit. They're going to have that weapon taken out of their hand and used against them. So I'm not worried about people securing weapons. I'm worrying about people using them properly. That's my biggest fear. Give you a false sense of comfort when you can't. It's a recipe for disaster. It is. When you can't properly wield it and use it, who's dying potatoes instead of eggs for Linda? That's we're gonna get some little what do they call them? Gold Yukons or something. Yeah, must practice, practice, practice. But the average person is not going to practice, 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 Julie. They're going to go out one time and they're going to call it good. They're going to call it good. Thank you, Scottish. A lot coolers. Oh, boy. I mean, are we really that desperate for eggs? I don't know. I don't think we got that big situation here in California, at least not yet. Hey, who said Walmart is substituting Cadbury? Yeah, I don't know who said it, but it was funny. They're giving you Cadbury eggs. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You open up and you got Cadbury eggs. Some people would probably be happy. Like, what the hell is this? Well, we're just putting this out in a pinch. Okay, enjoy a different kind of breakfast today. I love that. So I worry about proficiency of people being able to properly use what they purchased. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen with the I don't think that's going to happen with the average person, Julie. I feel like a lot of people are going to get would be much better off not having them. Eggs for just under $9 at Walmart. Wow. And what area are you in again, Patricia? Are you in California, Southern California? Oh, I saw 2 empty cases of eggs outside of the campsite where Indians are selling their eggs for $5 here now in North Dakota. Oh, it's okay. Take advantage of it, right? I mean, what the hell? Why shouldn't they? Right? They're not running a charity. $7.50 a dozen in New Hampshire. How come you haven't come over to the Rancho, Patricia? So I'm worried, Julie. Right? Oh shit. Oh shit, it's the core mark though. Gonna have an easy win. Hey P Carver, gonna back that crap right in tonight. Yeah, that was close, but these guys are pro drivers, right? I'm the one that could give the hit. I'm not sure. I guess we'll wait till Core Mark guy moves on. But damn, it's getting cold. Yeah, they're good drivers though. They do it all day long. Uh, I don't know if it's the girl or there's some girl that comes in as separate. This looks like it might be a chick here. There's a girl that comes in. Hey, Buttercup, baby. There's a gal that comes in that delivers too, and she's damn good at whipping that truck around. You have to where it comes second nature when you're protecting. Well, yeah, and for the average person, Alan, is that going to happen? Right, I own two pistols, semi-auto, and a 12 gauge pump. Experience being downrange. Sister, under important being able to defend myself. So, I mean, it's. Average person's going to have some issues when it's go time. I'm just saying. Okay, they're going to squeeze the trigger. They're going to get a Glock or something which really doesn't have a safety, and they're just going to shoot their thigh or something. Dry fire shooting. I always recommend that people have a gun with a really dedicated safety. 10 p.m. tonight, so I'm heading out of chat. Take care, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. I am doing shopping tomorrow night, Judy. Shopping and drinking. It's going to be a busy night. I got to bake something for Janet, and then I got to eat tomorrow night. So it might be an inside night. Might be inside the Rancho tomorrow night because it's just going to be, it's got a lot to do. After shopping, we got to get right on so eating might be the last thing of the night, which should be nice. I'll treat myself to an inside, yeah, see, this chick gone in there. I mean, she's damn good at wielding that stuff around, man. She's damn good at firing that truck. She's got all the baked goods going in. Hey, Joe, how you doing? So your mileage may vary. You think what you want to think. Another good way to. It's not the Core Mark guy. It's the chick. She's like another one. The best thing to have is the pepper spray, because this thing has a range of 18 feet. So if somebody's coming at you with a knife or something like that, it's game over for them. Okay, just make sure it's turned the proper way. Take that second, look at it, be sure, get your hand into position, and do it up. This is going to be a fine defensive weapon here. Some asshole breaks into your house or something. Hey, and look up at you. Ooh, I just got a snootful. Where did I buy that? I got it at the gun store. Go to your local gun shop and pick it up and get used to carrying it. Get absolutely used to carrying that. All right. Well, that's going to be important. Yeah, this girl does it up. She does it right. I just watched your Rancho recovery. Hello, Mark Dodge. Did you need to harvest the fruit? I did not. The frost actually heightens the flavor. The frost and warm, and it helps heighten the flavor and deepens the sweetness of the oranges. Yeah, this is just a good thing to have. Yeah, make sure you're subbed up to Cindy. I think she's wonderful, and she keeps it real. There's not a bit of bullshit about her. Ooh, some driving here. I call the dogs off and unload. Well, if somebody intrudes on my property, I'm not going to take that as a license to shoot them. That will definitely be a last resort. So, yeah, please get the pepper spray. This was like $9. Just replace it once a year. I had one I was carrying for 4 years. I had to get rid of it. This is a what is this? 18% red pepper. This baby's going to screw up your world for. This baby is going to screw up your world for an hour. All right, at least. Unlock actuator. Aim at face of attacker. All right. All right, and you should practice with this stuff too. All right, aim at the face of. I need this in this neighborhood. This is better than carrying a piece to me. Aim at face. Press down firmly. Use short bursts. Test fire periodically for familiarity, but make sure you're downwind. Avoid incidental contacts. Yeah, and all that. Yeah, blah blah blah. Do not carry on or transport in any passenger aircraft. Subject to immediate felony charges, FAA. That's some serious shit, okay? That's the real deal. I don't know if mace is the same or not, Patty. I think mace is more like police control sort of thing. I'm not sure. I got my niece is a little device that breaks car windows. Yeah, it's like something if you have to break a window or something like that, you can get out. Yeah, the O'Reillys. I just think a gun shop has some of the better stuff, and I think it's important that you test stuff out and you do it up, right? I don't want to shoot myself here. Mace brand is actually brand of pepper. I carry bear spray and an air horn. Yeah, that's cool. I like to hear that air horn. Fwang! Like the boss came up behind me when I was doing his flooring. Like, what the hell? Smash. Remember my thumb? Black and blue and so horrible till the nail came off. Right. Fwang! Too funny. Too funny. I am bear spray the canister, shoot 30 feet. Yeah. So I think that's a really fine defense. I think that's a great thing to have for defense. You're never going to get in trouble with the law. You're not going to take somebody's life away, right? Yeah, remember that? Oh, wow. I've had such injuries. Yeah, it was because he waited till I was getting ready to strike and set some of the flooring, and then he came up behind me. You ran outside in my G-string with my piece, exactly. Remember that? I was doing a bikini baking, and somebody infiltrated the Rancho, and I went out in my Dorito bikini with my Beretta 92 FS there. Could you imagine the burglar get to whoever the hell it was got his sight of that coming like something out of James Bond, right? It's a Bond girl. How you doing, Lisa Ann? Holy hell. Junkyard dog, but I don't want the vet cost, yeah. I sure remember that night, Mark Dodge, running out the door with my Beretta because we had an intruder come over the back fence. It would have been a bad week to get that manicure you were talking about. Look at how nice my nails are coming along, even after today's horrific yard work and stuff. So I'm seeing what I can get away with at work before somebody says something. Yeah, this chick does it up. 2 small fur babies. Nice. Definitely going to need a coat on the back deck tonight. Damn sight going to be cold out there. Let me see what the temperature. Joey D, close your ears. Joe doesn't want to hear about this? Let's see. 46 already. Ooh, it's going down fast. I'm going home to Massachusetts. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And telling me I must go home. And the lights burning bright. Hey, Darla, how are ya? Yeah, running around in the bikini with a 9mm. Oh, I know. I was going out to confront whoever it was, and Elvis was running the other way. Not surprisingly. Not somebody I would put stock in. The Bee Gees, that's it. That's my group. Vietnam 101st Airborne. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Monkey Boy was United States Army Ranger. I think he did over 130 jumps. That's how his hips got all screwed up. I had someone jump my fence one time, let my dog run. She ran him up and over. You gotta pay the price. Don't be no idiot. Don't be no idiot. Thank you for your service, Alan. We love our vets here. Do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got a little fog on the window. So let's get out of here before the core mark guy shows up. Be telling me I must go home. Ooh, and I'm burning bright in Massachusetts. Yeah, I want somebody to play that for music night tomorrow night. I want you all to help support the channel on music night. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do 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 do. You be telling me I must go home. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Lisa. It's like I got an ingrown toe or something, toenail or something. Son of a gun. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I must go home. Ooh. Ooh, that chili's gonna be good tonight, let me tell you. Little bit of hack job chili's gonna hit the spot. Yeah, but TikTok is, yeah, you do live stream, but TikTok doesn't save the live stream, so people don't get to really learn how to bake, Mark. I'm more set up on Rumble. I've already got people finding me out on Rumble. Rosie, capital O, capital Kelly, all smashed together over there. Make sure you sub up. If I get 20 people, I can live stream over there. So check it out. We can do the bikini baking. Ain't nobody gonna care on Rumble. All right. Oh. And if you get taken out on Rumble, who in the hell cares? Yeah, just look it up. I mean, it's just like YouTube. It's clean. There's not a lot of bullshit. It's very simple. You set it up and you're good to go. People will join me once I'm live over there. Post a link to it. People will come over. Oh, oh. Telling me I must go home. Damn. Yeah, the bikini baking shows. I could probably still do it on YouTube, but in case I get tanked up and I just don't want to, I've worked hard. I got big plans for the future. That's the definition of cozy. Yeah, I'm proud of all the vets. All of the vets here. So many I'm blessed with in my life. It means that you'll never know what it means to me. What you guys and gals did means a lot to me. Oh boy. Put that in there. Start to get set up. No, Rumble's much more freewheeling than YouTube. That's why I like it. All right, we got a package for Blackbird Kane. Let's give that to him. Yeah, well, come on over to Rumble when I get set up, Cindy. Have a lot more fun. You don't have to worry about losing a YouTube channel. Baby socks. And baby tiger, Blackbird. Do, 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 do.
Are you having a problem with your prism?
I'm not on Prism tonight. This is for you. You got some mail today?
Because I get no viewers, but it's live, and then
Prism does have problems once in a while.
I can't get a chat.
You're welcome. Oh, the knuckleheads, the knuckleheads. Do you know the knuckleheads? I've got this Missy Jen. Oh, hey Danielle. You're sweet, honey. You're a lot more gorgeous than I'll ever be. Let's see, I got this generator all apart here. Whew, it's always something in the shop. Tried to free up that float valve and little needle valve and just couldn't do it. Oh, wow. What are you doing, baby tiger?
Wax.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, I got a nice 2,000 watt. I also have the 2,800 watt from the Lisa Marie that I want to get the electronics straightened out on it and get that going. And I want to get that tied into the house circuit, which means I really need a concrete slab to have that mounted on. So I also need to put a new control board on it. Let's see. Fire up. Yep, there we go. Good old this unit. Good old XP. Oh.
Yeah, where it says viewers, I get no viewers. I get no live chat.
Sometimes Prism's down, Bird. It doesn't function properly.
But if
Hence,
I turn it off, and I look at my thing, the chat pops up. There's people, but not while I'm live. Like, if I stop it, and then I go to my channel and look, there's a live chat. And
that's weird.
So I restarted my phone, took the app off, got rid of it, downloaded it again,
Reinstalled it.
Except I forgot how to set up my location.
I like Dell, Mark. I guess Dell would be my favorite, but I think HP's been doing pretty good. All right, let me just get this going here. Damn, guys, it's cold. I'm gonna have to get my jacket out of the car. I'll just try to get adjusted to it a little bit here. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's get this side chat. Do our hack job chili tonight. This is gonna be good. Oh, things are slow tonight. Oh, all right, there we go. Finally, it's up. It's showing. Yeah, I rarely use Prism anymore, Bird, because of problems and.
Oh, really? What do you use?
I go because I have over 1,000 subs. I can go live direct on the YouTube app. Direct on YouTube. Prism's just like real undependable. It's good to integrate things though, the dono and all that stuff. Let me start getting the stuff together I'm gonna need. Bird. Blackbird. Blackbird, are you live? Bring your phone over here. Let me make sure your settings are okay. Ooh. Let's check Blackbird settings here. Ooh. Let me just look at your settings here. Let me look at your prism settings that you
All right.
turn
Yeah.
it
Could have been in
around.
my pocket. I could have. Who knows?
Let me see something here.
And then I started pressing buttons, which I shouldn't do, because then who knows what the hell I'm doing.
Let's see. H-E-L-L-O.
Cats are eating. That's the new kitty.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah, it's not functioning. So, I've started 3 streams. Like the first one was like 10 minutes, the second one's 15, third one's 15. And people who are on there, like when I end the stream and then I go look at it, I can see the chat.
I suspect it's a Prism problem tonight. Prism is screwed up on me before.
Because it says I have no viewers.
And you know you have viewers, but it's just not showing up. It's
I'm
not
guessing.
conveying. So
Well,
I don't know.
I took it off and then I downloaded it again. So I don't know if it's working or not now.
I think it's a problem with Prism. And
I probably fucked it
at
all
least
up.
twice a month, there's something that goes on with Prism.
Oh, well, this is the first time. Usually it's just me.
And there's nothing on the settings that indicates that there's any issue. Yeah,
there's a glitch.
Bobby Kimball says you have 24 viewers.
Oh, I do. So I am live right now?
Yeah, you are live.
Oh, wow. Oh, hello, everybody. But we're going to pretend you're ignoring me. So therefore, I'm not going to
We're not ignoring you.
pay attention.
There's Blackbird. Yeah, it did. Closing, if you close it, you uninstall the app and then you reinstall the app and it's still not working properly. It's something on the Prism side.
Now I have to figure out how to redo my donor return.
Well, just hope it's a short-term phenomenon that's over in an hour,
Yeah, but if I download it and I put it back, I still have to put the code back into my widget, right?
Let me see something.
Because there's no code in it
Running
now.
on your phone. Let me see here. See something there.
Not that I'm into donations, but I think Friday, my birthday, I might want to have that on.
Yeah, your widget's not even here. See, when you uninstalled it and reinstalled it, it
Disappeared.
disappeared. And you have to put the lock in to lock it on.
Okay. That might take me a couple days. And then uninstalled it. I needed to get rid of my old emails because that shit pissed me off. And I go, OG fucked it all up, and I don't want to go into any shit that fucker did before.
I think you finished www.donoalerts.com/Blackbird. I think is yours, isn't it? So
I got a
I
code.
can try putting it on.
I have a code. Somebody helped me with that. I got a bugger. Hopper, you come and eat. You must belong to someone. And the other cat's what?
I guess I have to. You have to put it in before the event starts.
Oh.
Let me see. HTTPS www.donoalerts.com
Yeah, it's a code. I have the code somewhere. Blackbird. Well, I'm live. I just cannot see. But I always talk to the wind or myself anyway, so.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work.
Oh, really? It goes straight
Yeah.
to my
I think it's actually gonna.
empty bank account.
Yeah, see, I've got Dono Alerts widget set up. It might work.
Oh, wow.
It's not bringing the chat up, but the people may see the Dono Alert on there now.
Thank you.
So. Okay, hey Charla. See if I don't know if that thing came up or not on there.
Well, we have a chat-free night. Good baby cat. So we're smoking the splash, right? And we went to the thing, oh, my birthday's, let's get some fresh wax.
Tim Lee said it's happening all over YouTube. Live streamers are not seeing viewers, chats, or numbers.
Oh, wow.
So,
thank you. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. So
yes,
anyways,
Charla, see if you can put. You still have the Dono Alerts thing?
we bought, but it looks like the
Could
brown
you post
wax.
that?
It's not like the sugar wax, so. I think it'll be fine if it just gets all mixed up. But we're gonna go get another one where it's a different color so I can tell, oh, that's the new one. That's the old one.
Let me see this. Yeah, I think that's it.
So good day. 0
It has to be highlighted in blue. I don't know. I thought that's yours. Don't know alerts. Charlotte uses a live link.
I'm trying to. I don't have a selfie stick. We're gonna get one. Rosie, I want to get another selfie stick like the one you gave me. I don't know where to get them.
Where'd you get it? Where'd it go? Where's the one?
Oh, I lost it a long time ago.
Oh, this is
It disappeared somewhere.
Charlotte needs to put that. Try putting that. See, might need a live link.
It's weird communication because I pay no attention and have not too good communication skills. And then when the thing doesn't work, all of a sudden I give a shit and like want to pay attention. Isn't that weird?
What's the problem?
You don't know what you got until it's gone.
It's frustrating, Bert. I get it.
So we got the baby kitty. It's a new kitty. They look like Tiger.
Mama Kitty came in white.
It's just a little different.
I'm gonna get this stuff together to make some dinner. See if I don't know if Charlotte's in your chat or not. Yes. Now is that working? Oh, you need the other backslash, yeah. There. She added it in.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay, I don't know.
when your birthday and everything like that, you'll be able to.
And it goes to my
copy
Cash
the
App or
yeah,
PayPal?
to where it was going before.
Okay.
Right.
We're just gonna get drunk and we're just gonna.
Rosie O'Kelly. All right.
But today I wanted to like You know.
But at least it's back. If people want to hit it, it's there.
Okay. Thank you.
It's
So,
not, yeah, thank you.
wanted to smoke some wax and go, hey, everyone, what kind of wax are you smoking? And like, whatever, right? We got some Hot Wheels. I got paint scraper, right?
I messed around with that dono alert so much. I know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah. We got some new tools. They're vacuuming tools. They're the ones that disappear. You know, or you lose them. But mine are good quality. And instead of $10, I only paid $4. So the guy had like 3 of each. And I don't like seeds, so I'm thinking he probably went in a paint store and wiped them and then went over there and sold them for $1, like a scumbag. And then my dumbass walks in there and goes, $4? Oh, well, that's better than $10 sold. I don't want no stolen merchandise. Now, if it was used, it was different. But I like to get my stuff brand new. Anyway, so we'll just blah blah blah. So even though it's not raining, when the rain stops, it gets colder, Rosie.
Yeah, because there's no clouds to keep the heat at the surface, so it gets damn cold.
And then it was foggy this morning.
Yeah.
And then finally, when it burnt off, it started warming up.
Yeah.
But
And you see, I
it
cut the
does
grass.
get
I got a
cold,
lot of
yes.
shit done around here. So
yeah, it looks nice.
tomorrow I got to cut up limbs out back and
Yeah, a
continue.
couple trees fell, huh? Or
Fix,
broke off.
yeah, I gotta fix the fence too. I'm gonna go down to Mead Clark and see what I can get to.
Yeah. I like that store.
Well, people like me down there.
They were so mean to me. They were nice to me, but then he said, hey, you can't drink every here, right? He threw me in the parking lot, cut it off. So it was a manager. And then the guys in the yard, they said, hey, leave that fucker alone, right? But the manager, I don't know, he wanted to bother someone with me. And I go, oh, I'm never going to go back there
We're
again.
gonna get this
I'm
going here.
never going to recommend anyone to go to that place. Go to Home Depot, right? And then one day we wanted some Stabilas, right? Because we
We're
had
gonna get
some
our
money.
Corian, our
And I'm like, we gotta get some Stabilas. Fuck it, we'll go over there. Went over there, the Stabilas sold. And then the
Blackbird's
manager was
frustrated. Hey June, because
joking,
the
like, oh, we'll
shit's
give you a
not
discount
showing up
for
on
that
the
Heineken.
That's not showing up.
Right, so now they put up with me. But I don't drink in your parking lot anymore. And so yesterday.
Here we go. Let's get the show on the road, guys. We got ground cumin, cayenne pepper, chili powder, and some salt here. Get started on this dealio.
We're gonna chill out right here, Rosie, if you don't mind me trying to keep it down.
Yeah, yeah, so I'm just gonna cook up this hack job stuff real
Rosie's
quick.
doing what you call. The cats, I don't know what the fuck their problem is. They ate like all the good stuff and they left all the dry food. There's about 4 or 5 cats. Wait, you're not hungry? Your diet? Usually they'll eat that sometimes. They wait too long. Good night. Right? Something's going on. So, would you really freak out? Would you halfway freak out? Or would you not freak out at all if the internet died? Would you go, oh my God, my brain's connected to the internet, we're going to lose it? Right? I'm half-assed kind of bothered.
The cutting board commenced to get going here. Hey Rupert, how are you? Nice to see you tonight.
Hopper. Hopper, you eat.
Trotsky.
I'm glad you saved some for Hopper. And
Trotsky and Lenin.
whatever the other cat's name is, I don't have a name for it. It's a new key. Baby key. Or some shit. You better not be a girl. I could tell it's a girl. Right? Just by the way you... Uh-huh.
I call the Russian blues Trotsky and Lenin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You mean like John Lennon?
No, like Lenin of communism, Soviet Union days.
Lemon or Lemon?
Lenin, Lenin.
Oh. Okay.
One of the masterminds of communism. Behind Karl Marx, Frederick Engels.
All right, that might be a little too deep for me, Rosie.
Yep. Well, let's just say he was the first person to ever put communism into practical reality.
I lived in a Russian neighborhood, and I like Russian women. Shit. They seem to be like, all right.
So a lot of nice Armenian women in Little Armenia. That was cool. I had some Armenian food.
Oh, really? I love Glendale.
Yeah, this was up in. This was on Rancho Boulevard.
We have a little Armenia in Hollywood. It's called Thai Town, right? These
Yeah,
Armenians
that's the place it was. Yeah,
in Thai Town, they
next door to
get along.
Yeah. Yeah, Armenians don't know what to make of Asians. So.
Well, it's just weird because they're so different, but they don't really have any problems. We did have this, I don't know if he was Persian or Armenian, but he was like a landlord over there. And then we had a black friend, and he would come over. And then once he started coming over and stuff, we said, you gotta go. We evicted. Like, if it was Thai or Chinese, probably no problem.
Starting a little hack job chili tonight. Hey Megan, how are you?
Maybe it'll wake up like Alexa just out of the blue.
Ooh.
Hopper, you're not that hungry? Oh, just take a couple bites. That's it.
I saw you come back to the Rancho this morning. What did you need?
Well, my dumbass was at work, and I bent over, and then my ass split. Right? So then we're all like, okay, maybe it's not too bad, right? Then we started working some more, and like whatever, and then it just kept ripping, and we were like, oh, all these fuckers are gonna watch my ass or some shit, right? So I called my boss and I said, look, my ass is splitting, and I don't think you want to see my ass all day, so I need to go home and put some more jeans on or something. He said, all right, hurry up, sugar.
That's funny. That's funny, Bird, because that was unusual. I don't mind. He's working. I saw you come through. What the hell's Bird doing back?
Yeah, I got like, that's why we like Levi's, right? If my Levi's and I got crack in my eye, who cares, right? Bon Jovi, whatever. Wranglers? No, fuck them Wranglers. We'll throw them away.
Ooh, split them drawers, man. Split them drawers.
They had no boxers, right? You got a t-shirt. The boss is like, well, you got some panties on, right? And I said, no, I don't have no panties on. You gotta go
Hell,
home.
man.
And then I wrapped my sweatshirt around my ass, right? And he said, yeah, that's right. Just wrap your sweatshirt. Get back to work. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going home. I'm gonna change my panties.
All right, guys, we're underway.
Anyway, let me show you my new purdy tool. So this is just like a putty knife. A good one. The other one,
Putty knife?
yeah, I bought it at the thrift store, but they were new. They're just cheaper, so if I lose them or they disappear, I won't be so butthurt. I already have one of these, so now I have two. Paint scrapers, I got different kinds. I got some Chinese, Taiwanese, Canadian. So, but we don't have a purdy one, so
I don't have
the
a
handle's
lot of
comfortable.
purdy because purdy's expensive.
Yeah, so I like purdies.
We're underway. The ground beef, the onion, the
Kind of
garlic.
like the 49ers
We are
quarterback.
underway.
We're all done with that.
We have perfectly clear weather, but it means it's going to be ultra cold with frost warnings.
That's what they said. Ultra cold.
Yep.
Okay, I came home around 9 o'clock, right? My
Yeah.
hands were freezing. My sweatshirt is covering my ass. I am freezing riding home, right? Then gotta go back to work and I'm freezing. Shit.
Tell your boss, I don't want everybody hanging on my asshole.
Yes, I don't want you looking at my ass. I don't want you to try to grab my ass and shit like that.
It'll be more than a day labor bargain for you.
Yeah, they'll be whistling and shit.
Boys
and then
gone wild on the
look
construction.
at their credit
site.
cards and
Yeah.
try to do this shit between my butt cheeks and shit. No, fuck that.
Yeah, swipe the credit card. Or in that case, the EBT cards. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. June, how are you doing today? Good to see you. I had to figure that Prism's dependability went way down for me, so I kind of stopped using it most of the time.
Okay, so we have 0 viewers, so we're just gonna talk to the ghost in the machine. So we got some Hot Wheels, right? We splurged today. Right. So we got dinosaur thing, right? Look at it. We got motor, got wheels, right? Isn't that cool? A dinosaur mobile. No legs, got 4 wheels. Stuff. So we got one Dinosaurus mobilis. Gotta go Jurassic World.
Yeah, I decided today was the day to just start dealing with the post-storm bullshit around here.
Yeah.
Cleaned up. Probably gonna end up getting a gas chainsaw. I'm tired of these electric POSs.
Oh, I want a chainsaw.
I'm gonna get a Steel or a Husqvarna.
Yeah. I have a little eager beaver, and then I have one of them. What is it, Hormel, or what's the other company?
Husqvarna?
No, it's not a husky, but it starts with an H. But it's all metal.
Oh,
It's a
Homelight.
Homelight or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, 100 pounds.
Yeah, it's a big ass.
It's all metal.
Yeah, they're built to last though. They're pro grade shit, you know.
I like stills. All right, so we got.
I'm just tired of having to repair this put the chain back, just screwing around with this.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, how are you?
New spot mobile.
How you doing?
69 El Camino. But look, it got the motor in the back, and then it got this wing, right? The bottom is metal, so I was like, that's cool. No, maybe it's plastic. It looks like metal. But anyways, it's a 1969 El Camino, which is really neat because it's like a car, but it got bed like a pickup truck, but not pickup truck, it's car, right? So 69 El Camino, even though it doesn't look like one, because how am I supposed to put my surfboard in the bed? Anyways, and then we got this
plugged in.
1999 first editions, right? So this thing is 22 years old, okay?
This thing here.
It is a Mercedes CLK LM. Okay, the thing is a quarter century old, but it looks pretty sweet.
Let's go ahead and open these cans. Don't forget you're going to need some brown sugar too. Secret ingredients.
Oh, and then
Really
they got a
nice.
Hot Wheel track.
Really nice chili. Hack job
Got a
chili.
beautiful Mercedes Benz, like a
Nice
race car,
Heaping
right?
tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay. It's going to deepen the flavor dramatically.
They make good stuff, so that's a pretty nice ride. Oh, lovely.
Now it's time to add my
How are you?
spices, cumin.
So you're becoming like Spot. You don't like dry food? What the fuck is your problem?
Chili powder.
You just eat the wet stuff? Look, you're growing up. You kind of look like a lion.
Little
You
shake
know,
of
baby
salt.
varmint.
Little hit of cayenne pepper.
Cheers. Right?
Let those spices work their magic. Yeah, the mornings are damn cold. Damn cold. So I'm waiting for a carburetor to come in to rebuild that generator I got.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I
Hey
believe...
man, you got a can opener?
Yeah. I believe Tractor Supply sells Husky.
Up in the thing. The end of the line in this baby. Nice. Mine finally gave up the ghost.
Yeah. It's cold, so I put another jacket on. I'm gonna have to get some really good gear. And the weird thing is, when I went to my storage,
what the
I have
hell?
this huge jacket. It's like, you know, it's a huge jacket, but it keeps you warm. I'm
What
like,
the
I
hell?
don't need this thing. Right? It's
This
like
one
one of
ain't
my
working
boots.
either. I can squeeze it around the outside here. Damn, man. We're all screwed up here.
Yep, we're all a little screwy today. So I'm talking to myself. We want to know if the internet died, what would you do? Would you be happy? Would you be not so happy?
You got your knife, see if you can pry that open.
Here, let me see the can opener.
I got another one here too.
You did one in Boy Scout.
That's the way I did. I gotta fry it up. Yeah, you get it. Kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's your number 2.
Alright, that one is good to go.
We have to press down and move the thing around. Oh shit, the lid went right in. Oh boy. That's some funny shit, Bird. We're up a creek. Bird said it. Yep, looks like chili. Yeah, hack job chili tonight. I didn't feel like messing around with anything else. I don't really have anything else in the freezer anyway. Flavor profile is perfect. Just enough I can fry it up a little bit and just pull it in, because that's just the sauce. That's funny, Bird split them drawers, man.
Like, what you looking at, fool?
Guys think they're in the prison yard.
The last thing I want is some motherfucker joking around going, hey, fucker.
Hey, baby, take a walk on the wild side.
Because I'll be the butt of the joke, right?
I have to remember to get a can opener tomorrow.
Just goes backwards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Just enough to just fry it up. Don't cut your hand off. Wow, what a
Here,
bitch.
hold it. Let's see how to flip side.
There it is. I think that's it. I think you got it.
Okay.
That's enough to just. Oh. Wow. What a job, eh, Bird? Huh?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. You have to tell the boys, are you looking at my ass? Oh, shoot. This is looking delicious. This is going to be a nice hot dinner on a very cold, chilly night tonight. Well, we got no rain at all, which is great. If you didn't see, I got a lot of work done on the Rancho today, which was great. I got more to go tomorrow. More to go tomorrow.
Well, the good thing is we can't see it, but it's all gonna mix up in there. So this one is a lemon, silver lemon something.
Everybody
That was a good
loves
strain, super silver or something haze, silver
hack
something.
job chili. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh wait, it says I got 34 viewers now.
The cats have already been here and eaten tonight.
Oh, my chat is on.
So it was a prism problem.
Oh, hello everyone.
It was prism then.
So we've been live for an hour and we could not see the thing. Rosie's cooking. I'm kind of outlawing Rosie's kitchen because I'm smoking. Hey Charlotte, so glad you're here because I can't see if there's any trolls or anything.
Yeah, Charla had the link, so I can always put that back into the widget again. That's not an issue.
Oh wow.
The only thing it needs the last backslash on it behind your name.
Hey JDK Miranda.
Did you open the box from Charlotte?
I'm waiting till my birthday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gator, I can't see.
Let's get this baby really
Now I'm
fired up
drunk.
here.
Grinder. Hello. Rosemary or Romney. Now I'm drunk and now I'm trying to pay attention. I can't even see. It's alive. This thing woke up. This thing's up. We're having a one-on-one radio business with Alexa.
There we go.
Okay, we're not talking about now. Wake up. How am I talking about?
Looks good, huh? I got that cooked down for a few minutes, and we're gonna be good. Hey, Craig. Has been closed door good been only that raining like cats and dog. Hopefully you have something to stick to the ribs.
Yeah, pretty good.
I asked you to close the store. Well, at least they know they can depend on you.
So I got rid of Trigger. And I
Bless you.
downloaded it. And so it was. And then, it's a movie or something. And then I
It's gonna be good, good, good.
Hey, Tim Lee.
All right, getting ready to eat.
There was a lot of anxiety when the stream didn't work. Isn't that weird? Alan, so we got 34 viewers. Thank you guys for visiting in. Ginger? I cannot see. Gin Lord. Thank you.
Every time hungry, amethyst. Yeah, I gotta eat.
Ronnie.
Gotta eat. I burned up a lot of energy today.
She wants people to come over and
Out there
hang
working.
welcome home at the Shine Shack, not the Shine, the Rancho Kitchen. So you could come cook, you could hang out. You just gotta be gay, right? We gotta get permission. Rose said, "All you guys are welcome as long as you behave." Oh, Charlotte.
All right.
Helen one.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
It's pretty good.
I think this is ready.
We have a little bit in the original jar, which we should probably just make myself. But look, we put it in there. It didn't look like it added anything to it. So that was a gram. So we probably had 6-7 grams in there already. Because we put in there like, I don't even see it. It's a good salad, like, whatever it is.
There's plenty of chili there if you want some.
Oh, thanks, Rosie.
Hot, so you dish it out yourself. Grab it. Ooh, I'm gonna do a quick video here. Ooh, cold, cold, cold. Here we go. Hey everybody, here we are in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight, and what are we having? A nice chili, hack job chili tonight. What's that? Come to the channel, subscribe, and check it out. That look good.
Alright, so we are live.
Alright, ooh, it's cold tonight. Please, sir, may I have some more? Ooh. I wish I could dip my feet into this. Oh, this is good. Normally I would put a little beer in it, but I don't drink beer except on Friday and Saturday nights now. So.
And what is that, like an Orthodox beer drinker?
Bird. No, I haven't turned Jewish yet. Just trying to restrict myself to weekends. Bird cracks me up. It's like, what are we, on the wagon or what the hell?
Well, I salute you. That's pretty awesome.
Bird's like, where in the hell did that come from? I could always count on you to be drinking beer at it. Yeah, it's good. I got everything that Shimei wonderful stuff. I'm good at here. It's not brutal cold. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. You like that, Cindy?
34. I don't know what to do. Give or take.
Bird made me laugh my ass off. I think I got chili on me. Yeah. Michelob Ultra, that'll be tomorrow night. So
now, if I put my panties on, I could still wear those jeans, right? What, get look at my panties.
You might get the boys more excited.
But I will not wear them if I'm like commando.
Are they a good pair? Can they be fixed? Can they be sewn?
Oh, they're Wranglers. But I'm surprised because Levi's last longer.
Yeah, why would they split so fast?
That old.
No.
But maybe it was just, you know, the way I
Oh, Jamie,
over.
thank you.
Maybe I had too much, whatever they put in your butt, and like too big, it ripped my pants. Botox, whatever the fuck it was.
A Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah. That's what it felt like.
I
you
had
could
to
hear it, right? Like you couldn't hear it, but I'm like, oh shit.
Don't make me laugh, Bert. I'm going to choke on this shit. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow night shopping. I got to make the pie for Janet's on Saturday. I got to take a lemon pie down there. Or a cake. I haven't decided yet. Oh, that's good. That's right, Shimei. Blackbird was the talk of the site.
I sit there laughing at people split my pants.
Shit.
Right? But I'm glad it was just Wranglers, right? If it was like my Rodney Dangerfield or my pajamas or something, not too happy to get patched. Sew it back up.
What did your boss say? Just keep working. Just put something.
Yeah, that's what the other boss said. He said, just wrap your sweatshirt around your ass and get back to work. I'm like, what?
Why don't
First
you?
of all, you're not my boss, but he is like up there. Yeah, I can see we got bigwigs on the job site today. Oh, hello. It's just me. Yeah, let me fart for you guys.
That's right, Craig. It is delicious. It's quite good. It's really good on a chilly night. It really hits the spot.
I don't know how you would describe it, but yeah. We tend to see that you have a better material.
Just dip
It
your
doesn't
toes
matter
in
if
chili
it's
and
kitchen,
wiggle them all
Columbia,
around.
Taiwanese,
That's exactly
Russian,
right.
Wherever they're made. It seems to be pretty good. But the Wranglers are cheaper.
Yeah, they got to be better built than that.
Or we got the cheap ones. You got better Wranglers that cost more money at different places. I don't know. The material,
I don't know.
the numbers.
If Wrangler's
whatever it
going to
is.
put their name on something, it better hold up.
But you could get Wranglers at Wallywood for like 15 to 20 bucks.
Is it spicy hot? No,
I got
not
mine
super.
at
Just
Target.
moderate.
They're
Little
like
bit of
$20,
cayenne. I'd
$25
shake on it, June.
They're
Not
not
too
cheaper.
spicy. It's delicious.
Sometimes you go to Target, you can't even find those guys in their size, and they cost too much.
Yeah, Bird couldn't turn his back on anybody.
Yeah, I'll be
He had
rubbing
to
my
worry.
butt on the ground like a dog, so you can't look at me.
Yeah, better to watch those
Hey, what are you
electricians.
looking
Watch
at?
out for those electricians.
I was like, there's no way I'm going to walk around on this job site like that. Passing it out.
Just the fact that one boss just tie his sweatshirt around
Hey,
it. and
Daddy
just-
Love.
Shit, man. The solution's always so easy to the big bosses, you know?
It's cold. We got breeze. Need some insulation. What are you talking about?
It's like you're dangling, hanging out.
And then you know these fuckers, they'll be like, they will be like,
Yeah, I did a
around
short.
and,
I did a shorty on David Crosby today.
laughing and joking around and shit. And I might not think it's that funny.
Heard that's a riot.
Oh shoot!
Gin Lore said just stick toilet paper in the hole.
Oh yeah, we'll just let it hang out with a crack.
Yeah,
Walk
hey
around.
Bird, I dropped my hammer. Can you pick it up?
Like, check out this
You
motherfucker's
see
tail.
Bird up on the roof taking up books of shingles.
Hey, what
His
can?
ass is hanging out in the wind blowing up. Yeah, better wear a chastity belt.
Yeah.
You give those boys some weird ideas.
If anything, I don't want to be the butt of the joke.
How was it, Amanda? How was the concert?
I got the whole right. Frozen, and it's just fog. There's no like snow or wind or some shit. Oh god, it's foggy, cold. So I rode my bike around 9-10 miles today. God, we used to do that every day just to get to work in Vegas, right? And then
Shit, Bird, I don't know how you did that in the heat. Man,
Officer.
107 degrees and the bike.
It's
and
like
the
high
asphalt.
desert. It's cold. In
No,
the
but I
morning.
mean hot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Uh,
Ride my bike and it's not officer. He mad because he didn't find any drugs. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to go to work. Fuck out of here. And then gonna intimidate me and say you got this and that. No, I do not.
Amanda had the Barry Manilow concert tonight.
And then act like a snot and make me wait there for half an hour and then say get the fuck out of here, right? Like, you know, I only get high school wages.
Wow, that's good.
That's one of those jobs where you gotta clock in, clock out.
Manilow was fantastic for
So,
79.
documented from the minute you clock in to the minute you leave. Here we're kind of blessed because I'm like, I don't think you want to watch my house all day, so could I go home? And said, chop chop.
That's funny. Wow, $20 for a sapphire and a tonic. That sounds like concert prices.
Okay.
That sounds like
So
concert prices.
I wore my new Great Convention to work, right? And it was so cold this morning until like almost noon. Then the sun came out and it got hot. So I took all my clothes off, right? Got my Great Convention. And then they had this meeting, right? Like all these corporate bigwigs were running around, and then so all these girls, I don't know where they came from, but it's something like I think it has to do with the model, like, you know, setting it up so when they open models, it looks...
Yeah, they got to get the sales office.
Yeah, sales office and all that stuff. And then, so, my boss was all like, I need this notebook. It's on the desk. Can you go get it and bring it ASAP? I'm like, sure. So I show up. So I show up at the same time with all the girls, because I can't have, you know, I gotta be professional for, you know, corporate, right? And then one of them says, oh, the guy with the tie-dye shirt, that's Frank. Right? That's like the head boss.
No, I'm not going to be singing tonight, Barry. Oh, my on and
That's
off
right.
again relationship just might be on again. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
But
So
I
they
think we
were
did a good
setting
job.
up the sales office for...
Yeah, the street's not even. A lot of shit's going on, so we're not going to have a dumpster for a couple weeks on the job site.
Why?
Because the street's coming in.
Yeah, Catherine, you missed the story about Bird's holding his split his pants today at work. It's like, I'm not working with these guys around today. Hell no.
Hey, you ever do this?
I'm surprised Wranglers would be just not built that good. Were they old, Bird, or were they...
No, they're not too old. It's just, I guess, the way you move, you know. And for some reason, it just, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't expect jeans to ever do that. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. So that's what happens.
So
That's
we'll get
Bird's
another
World today.
pair right there.
Hey,
We'll
Johnny!
get Costco card. Fuck it, we do Costco taste test. Or,
Yeah, I guess they don't make Wranglers like they used to.
Well, those are the cheap ones. They got, like, ones that are more money that are different.
Then I told Bird I'm only drinking on Friday, Saturday. Like, are you Orthodox or something? Or what the...
It's Friday, Rosie. Is that kosher?
Almost. Did they see Bird's bird? I don't think so. Bird doesn't roll that way. He's like, no, I'm going to get some pants. I'm not going to work here all day with this
Yeah.
Of course, the big boss always has the simple solution. Oh, just wrap the sweatshirt around you. Just keep working.
Yeah, I'd rather just, unroll the roll of toilet paper and shove it in there.
No, the dress code on the job site is dress casual.
So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I went to work. My pants with my ass cracked. No, I'm not going to work like that. I have to go home and change my clothes.
Well, I don't know. I might go up to Gardner's Aid up on Sebastopol Road. They might have some good used equipment up there.
Oh, they got stills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a local still dealership.
Yep.
And you could find one, a small one, for a good price, I think. 300, around 300, 250. It's a dealer thing. So
They also deal
whatever
in
it is
used.
on the
They also
internet.
deal in reconditioned and used
Oh, they
equipment
do?
too.
Wow.
Yeah. Got a lot of guys trade in their stuff and then
Okay,
do
yeah,
it,
I
so-
ride by there, and sometimes, I'm a little early, but sometimes and I can say good morning.
Yeah. They've been there a long
That's
time.
where I want to go. That's where I want to get my
Long
change
time. That's our local guy. They do a good job.
Because it looks like it's been there for a while.
I'll try this electric, see if I can get this thing going tomorrow, but it's such a pain in the ass. Oh, that was good.
I prefer stills because I helped build a snowmobile trail, and up in Lassen,
Is that in
you
Wyo?
have
Is
trees
that in what?
that look
Is that
like
up
they're
in?
as thick as redwoods.
Where in the hell is?
Lassen it's a mountain. It's between Red Bluff and Susanville, an hour north of Chico. So it's a national park. Lassen National Volcano Park or some shit.
Okay, cool.
So we lived at the bottom, right, which is still like 5,000 feet. But the thing goes up 12 or something. I'm not sure how high it goes.
Dinner was delicious.
And so building this snowmobile trail, because a crew of people come, and my boss got a huge.
What was the trail
still.
for? Recreation or was it?
Yeah, recreation,
Okay.
the snowmobile trail. So a lot of fallen trees and got to cut the trees and stuff. And my boss is like the kind that, we need the biggest chainsaw or whatever we would ever. Right? And like, all stills. And we're like,
Well, where did you see the big home light? Where was the big 100-panel?
I got that. I'm not sure. I think I miracled it from, it could have been the resort or somewhere down there. I was working with these other tree guys, or one of the guys that worked with me was working as a tree guy. I probably bought it off him or something.
Okay.
But miracled it, but it is metal and it's heavy.
Yeah,
and
it's a
it's not a
heavy
big
unit.
one, it's a medium one.
Yeah, it's probably an older one too.
You know, it's like
Catherine
3,
says
4
Mount
inches,
Lassen
4
last
feet.
erupted in 1921.
Oh yeah, it's a super volcano.
Okay. Sounds dangerous as hell. I'll tell you that. Sounds dangerous. Let's see. June says it's snowing. I was seen him wearing leggings at a coffee shop that's standing behind me when Fat Bottom Girls started playing on the radio. Snowing, snowing, snowing. We used to camp below last one. It was trout fishing in Hat Creek. Nice. You've done it all, Catherine, I'll tell you. That's awesome. You doing that? I'm crabbing in the polluted Hano in the polluted
So it wasn't
Patapsco
too
River.
bad, Rosie, but it was still pretty bad enough.
Oh yeah, okay. It's kind of off to the side. What a weird place to have a
Yes,
split.
which is good.
Show them over here, Bird.
But I can feel the draft.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Right.
What a strange place to split.
So
It's off the side of the left side pocket
Yeah,
in
that's
the
how
back.
my pocket or my ass split.
I thought it was going to be right down the middle or something.
Yeah,
It's
or
weird.
right on the bottom or something.
Civilian Conservation Corps. There you go.
So
Weird place to split, Bird, I'll tell you. Strange, strange, strange,
I'm more
strange.
Levi's. Like I don't care how many holes they have, right?
Yeah, I am
We
too.
can
I got
switch it up.
I got little Daisy Dukes with what they've been attacked by rats.
I have a pair of JUCO jeans that are. I was doing so much drugs. I'm so skinny, like Raver jeans, right? Like Bon Jovi. I still have those somewhere.
That's a weird place to get a split though, Bird, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I like it, I've seen that. Can't believe this baby's still standing. Pretty doggone amazing.
So, Charlotte, I know you wanted to see my giraffe. So, I'm not really an artist anymore. So, we're gonna want to be an art collector. Don't really have a lot of money, right? So, we bought this giraffe, and it's brass. And the thing about it, if it was hollow brass, we probably wouldn't buy it. But it is solid brass. So let's just say I wanted to take it to the recycling center, right? Yeah, I'm gonna cash in on it. So we look at it, and it's all there. And look, he got funny things on his head like a snail, right? Looked like a snail eyeball.
Where did you get that from?
At the thrift store. We saw it because I had
Which
a
one,
koi.
on Sebastopol Road? Or
Yeah.
which one?
I had a koi fish about this big, solid brass. It was like my most prized possession art piece, right? So someone took it, right? And I miracled a bottle of Armagnac for it. So I think it's fair trade. But yeah, I missed my fish. So this one, because I like metal because it'll outlast me, outlive me, whatever. So, you know, when you build an art thing, you want it to last a couple seconds. You don't want it to be like fall apart or something. So that is what I think is real art, you know, because it'll last a good amount of time. So we got a giraffe, and that's my art deco. So look at how funny he is, right? Beautiful.
Be good when it falls over on you at night.
And I'll tell you a story. I actually got to pet a giraffe because growing up in Wonderland, they didn't have the. I missed the first Lion King, but the Lion King 2, they made a Lion King 2, right? So they brought all these animals to the El Capitan Theater. I shit you not. Red carpet, movie star, like to go see the animals, right? So the giraffe, we go when it's closing. We're closing up.
Yeah.
The
Put it on
giraffe,
the front of your bike.
right? Yeah, we're like the giraffe. He let me pet
Like a
him.
battering ram in
Right.
the hood.
So we actually got to pet a giraffe. He was a little domesticated. movie star.
No.
He's like at the Lion King 2 premiere.
So they actually brought a giraffe onto Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes. Among other animals, they took the other ones away. But yeah, the giraffe was still there.
What an opening, right? So you got the pet the
Look at
giraffe.
his head. Look at how funny.
Yeah, with the snail things on the head there. You could, mount it on your bike like a battering ram.
I did. I said, I bought it yesterday. I paid for it, right? He said, you better come get it tomorrow. I said, how am I going to carry it? Like, because you wear it on your bike. Okay. He said, I don't want to be responsible. Your ass better come here tomorrow and pick it up. Say no storage unit.
Oh my God. Everybody's your pal till after the sale, and then let's get that shit out of here. You know. Oh wow. Loony, 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 loony,
But I
loony.
really like it.
Loony, loony, loony. Ooh, ooh. It's pretty funny. Oh, ooh, ooh.
So now we're down to 20 viewers.
Better than a golf club. I don't know. I miss it when Bird used to ride with his golf club on the. That was like my favorite. The weather's getting better, Bird, and I'm all recovered. But you probably can't swing now because of your injury.
I'm sure I can.
You ought to go over to the driving
But I
range.
can still feel my fucking rib cage. Like,
yeah,
I can
that's what
feel
I'm
the
saying.
front and the back.
Bird,
Still.
I had the same thing that I could feel the thing moving,
Yes.
and it took like, I hate to tell you, but you worked through it. So I worked through it too, but it was
It's
a
like-
bitch, man. And I did office work. I mean, that's
Yes,
all. So.
I can still feel it.
Woo! But it's not fun. That rib injury, Bird had the exact same rib injury that I did. Exact one, almost a year
Yeah.
later.
It moved from the back to the front to the side. To, like,
Horrible,
what is going
horrible,
on here?
horrible. Thank God that was when I first used gummies for the first time. I was so over medicated on painkillers that I was throwing up and everything else. Walker River. Yeah, Walker Lake's a pretty wild looking place down there. And Chores, the town of Chores or something down there. And with a big brass giraffe. A Bird could knock somebody out with that thing on the bike. Are you kidding? These punks at the 7-Eleven give him a hard time. It's like, hey man, you see the snail? Boom.
I like it. I think it's a good Art Deco piece. Now we just need the elephant and the dinosaur and stuff. Or a lion. So it looks like kind of touristy. I'm not sure if it could be American. I'm thinking it might be from a different country.
Does it have any marking on the bottom?
I haven't
of
really
it?
looked.
Down below in the belly area.
It's all here. It's got a little something right here, but it doesn't look like it was broken. It's I'm not sure what that is. Just the patina on it. So it's all here.
How much did they ding you for it? How much was it?
$45. I think it's a good price. If I wanted to recycle it, $20 on the spot. But wouldn't want to do that. Now, if I went to an antique store or something, it's going to cost triple or double. And I think it's done pretty
Yeah,
good.
Dave.
You know, some of those other things like Remingtons, they go for millions of dollars. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
real Remingtons, yeah.
Yes.
Not the reproduction pieces, yeah.
But even a reproduction could be
If it's
like
an older one, if it's a limited
200,000
edition.
or 10,000 or whatever.
The original Frederick
Bootleg,
Remingtons are untouchable. He was the first real great Western, Wild West sculptor. Was
So it
Remington.
looked like it might be kind of tourist, whatever, but I like it.
I loved Remington's work. He always had them in action. They were right at the moment of, he was great at freezing action, just freezing the moments Frederick Remington. Oh, that's nice, Catherine. I really loved 395 over on the east side of California. It was wonderful over there.
Gorgeous.
Lone Pine, and
Gotta go to Mammoth.
the Lone Pine and Mount Whitney over there, just beautiful over in that area.
It is gorgeous from the north.
And there was nobody on the road.
And
395
it's
was
the
just
east,
like
the main
open.
highway on the east side of the state.
It was nice to be on a highway with hardly anybody
And it's
hardly
pretty.
any trucks, hardly
Yes.
anything.
And then once you get to Mammoth, it's still gorgeous. Once you get a little south, it turns into the desert. But yes, what a beautiful highway.
Beautiful. It gets a little hairy when you're coming north from Bishop up Lee Vining and ice and snow I was going through. That was a little wild. LA to Reno on 395 many times. It's just, isn't it nice, Johnny? It's just beautiful. Hey, Mine Hunter.
Yes, and it's not busy. It's not crowded.
It's
like
not
the
busy.
5
There
or
wasn't
the
anybody
101.
around. It was so nice.
Yeah.
It was like I could take my time and I could see these cool little weird roadside things and stuff. And I was like, wow, this is so great. And then he told me you can actually climb up Mount Whitney for the day if you get an early start. It's a very climbable.
Mount Whitney, that's in LA.
No, Mount Whitney's up in Lone Pine, California. It's about 120 miles northwest of LA.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is that where I was
North
going?
of
They got an
Baker.
observatory?
It's north of Bakersfield. and
They have an
all that.
observatory?
Yeah, they probably do. They might have something up there. I don't
I used to drive up there when I was young.
know.
Just go to the observatory. Like, over Big Top.
Well, they have an observatory right on Highway 12 up at Mount Taylor has an observatory.
Really?
That's right. We got to go down. Once a month they open it to the public. You go down at night and they show you this Saturn and all that stuff. You
Oh,
can
how
see it.
cool.
Yeah. No, I've never been to Mount Diablo Mine Hunter because the boss wants to always take me up there in October when the tarantulas are running.
I think we froze. But, Mammoth.
No, I
is a-
wanted to stop at the hot spring in Bishop, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would have been scared going through the dark and by Lee Vining in the mountains there. The altitude was getting really high.
Oh, you would have ran into Wonder Hussy.
Yeah, she's kind of south and she's kind of southwest of Bakersfield.
She's in Death Valley.
Yeah, Death Valley. But when we're talking about Lee Vining, we're like 150 miles up the road north of.
This girl, Wonder Hussy, she'd always go to these hot springs, right? And she'd take off her clothes. We can't see.
All right, good night, sweetie. Thanks for coming in.
She don't do it live. She edits
Thank
it
you.
with some weird stuff.
Thank you, Jamie. Good to see you. Have a great one.
But we love her. She got her thing going on, personality, and she's
Yeah, I
pretty
don't know,
hot.
Bert.
She's,
If I could live
guess,
in
my
the,
age.
I don't think I could live. You could be happy in the desert. I don't think I could be happy living in Death Valley. I need more people,
Me
more
neither.
population. I just need
They may
more.
have some hidden springs and stuff like that.
Yeah, more action.
I want the forest. I want the rivers. I want the ocean.
Yeah, camping in Death Valley during the spring was amazing. I can believe that. Just be careful you don't just set off on your own without an idea where the hell you
But
are.
when the rain comes in Death Valley,
It's
the
dangerous.
flowers pop up. Like it doesn't happen every
Flash floods happen too.
But, some things lay dormant and then they wake up, and then some years it's just a golden valley of flowers for a quick minute.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's
And
a
then-
side of California that very few people ever see on that eastern side, smack up against Nevada there.
And they
Really
got
beautiful.
like a rich neighborhood with all these artsy fartsy stores over there. Right, Rosie?
Where?
in Death Valley.
Oh yeah,
They
I mean you
like,
got a whole culture down there.
Chanel and
Yeah,
whatever in the fuck it
you got a whole culture down there, Bert. There's some wealthy people that like to get away from everything and live down in that area in Palm Springs.
is.
And
Maybe they're reptilians.
I don't know. I'm not sure about the reptilians. My mind doesn't go there tonight, so I don't know. I don't know.
So my chat froze. So I guess we have another glitch.
That's why I hardly ever use Prism anymore, because it's just.
Well, in the beginning it was Streamlabs,
I used to use Streamlabs too. I dumped that off. I
but
didn't
OG
like that.
set all that up, so I don't know how to do it. Then we switched to Prism.
Prism's a lot easier.
You just go on YouTube Live.
Yeah, but tomorrow night I'll be on Prism because it's music night, and I'll keep my fingers crossed that it's working properly. Friday night I have music night when people can play songs and stuff
Yeah.
like that on it. So, you know, I had a distant cousin who worked as a naturalist in Death Valley, Meriwether Night. I wish I could have met him in person. Well, you're a very outgoing person, Catherine. I'm sure you would have enjoyed the meetup. You've seen a lot more California than I'll ever see. Right? Mount Whitney was stunning with the snow on it, and to be in Lone Pine in the morning, I got up at 6 o'clock and drove up. The sun was just coming up and just hitting the mountain.
It's
It was
gotta be
beautiful.
You gotta be super play. We would drive.
Venison, Wellington. I've heard some mixed reviews about venison lately. Somebody had said the other night they had a piece that was really gamey and didn't taste good at all. I don't know. Must have been an old piece of meat or so. I don't know. I drove across the Feather River on the. That was pretty cool. I mean, the only place I've never
We
really.
love the Feather River.
The only place I've not explored, Bert, is in the northeast corner of California, up in the east side against Nevada, but you know, from Paradise and Chico and all up north,
Yeah,
going up that way.
Susanville. Oh my God, we would go to Belden, California, right? When I first worked at this resort in Lassen, it's Tehama County, right? Like, Belden is probably Plumas or Butte or some county, right? I shit you not, Rosie, we would hitchhike 50 miles just to go get some pot. And then this guy, he had a card, and he would sell me, like, you know, whatever it was, like, pricey. And then we go, can we camp out? And they go, sure, you can camp out. And the first time, they didn't have Heinekens, these fuckers, right? Drinks here in Nevada is thrown up everywhere. Like,
I don't
ugly
want
as fuck,
I just
right?
ate. I just ate bird.
But they still put up with me, right? Let me camp out and shit. They go get my pot there and hitchhike 50 miles to Belden.
Tell us about Wavy Gravy in Laytonville and the
And
drunk.
hitchhiked back, and my boss Dottie's, so I'm like, whatever. Great.
How was Miss Jen doing? She okay?
She's doing okay. Yeah. She's busy. And the wind, it kind of ripped up her stuff a little bit.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So I think she's gonna pay someone to fix it. I'm not around. But she does a good job herself too.
Yeah, duck is good when it's properly prepared. It's delicious. But, you know, your mileage is going to vary on venison, and some people like it. Some people, I don't know who was it the other night that came on and said that they had a piece of venison, and it was just like really. I think it was Scottish Saren maybe. She said it was really kind of gamey tasting or something. Brace yourself, chair. Well, I'm a little nervous about these chairs. I think they're reaching the end of their life, most of them. So I think I'm just going to cut these up and deep six them. They're getting some hairline cracks where the arms meet the seat and stuff. So I don't know. Just got to be careful. Good thing I got my homeowners paid up. in case bird goes flying. You need a lawyer. Duck is a little darker meat. It's a little deeper flavor too, duck. What a blast. I said a blast over there. Deer have made. Oh, wow. There's a thing called deer zombies. The deer have mad cow or something similar. Yeah, waivers work wonders, VW. Yeah, I got a lot of patio stuff. I got the original set here that Missy Jen and I picked up in 2014, so that's doing pretty good. I just need to pick up a new set of cushions for that, so I'll be in business. When are we doing the Costco thing?
I guess.
Don't drain yourself of money because the rent in February. But I'm saying,
yeah, no,
when you get to
when
you get to $30 together, let me know. Deer chili is good.
Yeah,
just
so
saying. Jen, was it Scottish had the gamey piece of
so anyways,
deer?
Froze.
I don't know.
We're gonna smoke this stuff.
I'm not
it's
sure.
Called it's a sativa. So we got a mixture there. It's called Super Lemon.
It's the one I thought it was.
It's some kind of lemon skunk.
Can't
and
remember.
another
Yeah, I
lemon
thought it was.
plant.
I thought it was Scottish Sarah.
I forget what it
Was
is.
talking about that. I don't know.
We like that super silver haze and stuff like that. So this is
Well, that was a
super
decent
lemon.
dinner tonight. Some deer eat corn, some deer eat moss. Yeah, I don't know, Ronnie. I don't know anything about it. I mean, born and raised in Baltimore, we never saw a deer. Reading my ancestors' memories. All I know is Bishop, California is a cold son of a gun. I did a ride through Bishop. I just never put it on.
Bishop's got Paiutes.
Yeah, I never put. Yeah, they have a big reservation there. I didn't. Duck L'Orange. I did not stop in Bishop. I went from Lone Pine all the way to Carson City.
You got June
Like
Lake.
150 miles or something. But I wanted to stop in Bishop. Bishop, they had the hot springs, but there wasn't enough time. Right. And I'm glad I didn't stop because if I had to go from Lee Vining to Carson City, that road was dangerous as hell. Right, Bird, dude. I wouldn't want to be negotiating that on the shortest days of the year.
Beautiful little
Dark, cold, and icy. Slide right off the damn mountain. Now we have a guard giraffe here. It's just the pot. I don't know. Ooh, it's not from nicotine. It's from weed. Oh. Sound like the phone just, nope, phone's there. So I thought the phone just went down. Ooh, I think that's why I recall all these inventions, because it's scared. The roads, Catherine, man, when I left Bishop, and all of a sudden I see mountains ahead, I'm like, oh crap, I thought this was going to be flat like land. And I'm climbing up to like 8,000. I mean, I'm going like high, and it's like the snow's getting deeper, and there's ice on the road. And we're coming around curves. There's lakes down there. And I was like, are you kidding me? This is where I'm going to meet my end. No, I'm going to be working here tomorrow, Amanda. Ooh. School bison. That's what the buffalo said to his son when he went to school, bison. I hope to finish all the work to get the Rancho and shit. I mean, Bishop from Van Dome called. Bishop was a pretty good size it was a pretty good looking sized town. It would definitely be worth stopping and exploring. But I didn't. Because I tend to make my reservation the night before and I'd be set up in Carson City. And guys, it was 19 degrees. You remember there was snow on the ground and ice, and it was cold as could be. So I had to keep moving because I had 150 miles from Bishop, and the road got worse and worse and worse till we came to some little towns before you get to Carson City. I can't remember what the names of them were, but they were pretty cool looking little towns too. Towns just to the south of Carson City. Poodle Creek all the time. I think Berryessa rattlesnakes all over. Ooh. Hey, you worried about man cow? Why should I worry? I'm a helicopter. I'm always worried about rattlesnakes here. Always worried about them around here with all the rat population and woo, ooh, ooh. No, it was the cats fed and they moved on tonight. Once their bellies are full, I see that they're hanging down at the plate tonight, a few of them. I take care of the morning, right? I take care of the morning. You've seen it in the morning there at the door there. It's kind of weird. What does that mean? A horror tour? I don't know. I'm not the kind of person to. I just want it cleaned up and cleaned out at least once a year. I got to get a can opener tomorrow too. Bird, you might as well throw your can opener away too. It ain't worth a shit.
But, I didn't get it from the dollar store. I paid like $10.
Yeah, I paid $10 for mine. It's a KitchenAid. It still blew up.
A year. So.
Yeah, mine worked for 2 years. It was a KitchenAid and it blew up. So that was it. Right. Get busy and hunt grasshoppers for bait. I walked up to a rattlesnake. Not me, Ed. I would be on the moon looking down. I would jump so high. Oh, the deer in Montana are not gamey because they get into the farmer's corn and eat it. Oh, okay. Can't find a can open. That was open. I can now. I don't know. I'll be able to find it. Baby tiger. Do 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 do. Ooh, yeah. I always had a manual. I don't want an electric can opener. Nope. Take off running. Baby tiger, what you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, here comes Jarvis Simpleton for the first time ever in the chat to be a troll. It's nice because not much of a chance of food contamination, no sharp edges. Well, you won't ever be getting a tour from me. Respecting somebody's space. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out my chat. It's been 3.5 hours of good times. So I want to thank my great moderators for everything. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be another work day on the Rancho. If you didn't see today's efforts, make sure to check it out. And if you haven't thumbs up the chat, please do so and share things out, the chats, the videos. It's really appreciated and it really helps, okay? Have a good night, everybody.